What's up, everybody? We're gonna get like another hour in. Kind of beat. Not gonna lie. All right. Counter's working. We're like 632,000 hits. We got basically 8,000 hits earlier. Still day 211. Technically part 2 of day 211. So, yeah, we're gonna get a couple more hits in tonight. Another hour or something. Beast from the East, if you're there, what's up? Oh, man. I streamed for 4 hours earlier. I had dinner. I sat down for a while. I was like, man, don't want to get back on here. But we are. Because we're going to get some more hits in. Oh. Hope you're doing well out there, everybody. All right. Here we go. We'll see what we're feeling like in an hour. Oh, let me put these glasses on. Hold on. Where'd they go? So if I wear glasses, then I can read chat. I'm not going to always wear glasses, but I am today. There we go. All right. Zero Cool, what up? Oh, I missed. Actually, I'm going to turn this music up a little bit. Because this mix is not too bad. There we go. I'll tell you what, after doing this for 4 hours, dude, I learned the lesson. I don't think we're ever going to do 24-hour sword hitting live stream. I would literally have to sit down for part of it. Kind of funny though, because I have streamed longer. Maybe it's just me lately, I don't know. We go to the beat though, you know, with this, keep us on track. If we get another 1,000 hits, it'd be great. If we get like 2,000 hits, even better. I'm sure we'll probably get like 2,500 hits. We'll see. Maybe in an hour feel better. Maybe it won't just be like, I'm just feeling a little beat. Some left-handed hits in here. Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Bark, how's it going? Oh. Not feeling it, Feather. We're doing it though. We're getting it. In fact, thanks for likes. We're getting at least an hour in here. I can tell you that. Thanks for the likes. I ate dinner. And I sat down and I did not want to get back up, but we did. We got 7,900 hits here. Yeah. I do already, actually. Oh, man. Tell you what. It's been quite a day, huh? 4-hour live stream. You know, though, I have streamed longer than 4 hours in the past. Yo, not blank. What up? Oh. And Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Bark. Yo, not blank. And Featherfall, thanks for the heart me. Frickin' not blank. Thanks for heart me. Featherfall, thanks for heart me. Give me some motivation here. Whew. Yeah, blank. Just so you know, we already streamed for 4 hours hitting this thing. Whew. I sat down. Yo, bro. Too nice. Thank you, man. Whew. Oh, that's left-handed. It's backwards. Thank you for that. hats off to you. Maybe we'll try and pick up the pace here for a minute. Dude, I just did not want to get up. So we're streamed Featherfall. Thanks for the rose. Bark, bark. Was that ice cream cone, man? Not blank, thanks. It is freezing out. I would still eat ice cream now. So I was, I went out and, God, it's 30 degrees out. There were people outside eating at a picnic table. It's dark. Oh, not blank. Hey, bro. Oh, thanks for good populars. We try. The app constantly works against us to defeat us. If you haven't known, our friend Bob here looks like a real person. So if we have Bob on the camera, or if I use a steel sword, I tend to get in trouble. On our way to 1 million hits. I've had a good bit of time now where I haven't been restricted, and a lot of it was Featherfall, thanks to the rose. A lot of it was since I had freaking stopped having Bob on the camera. The Skyrim skeleton meme. Rah! 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 The Skyrim skeleton. I knew it was coming. Yeah. The perils of Featherfall. Thanks to Rose. The perils of live streaming with a sword and shield. No, Braxton. I am in a better mood now though than when we first started. I was not trying to do nothing tonight. We're streaming for an hour. When a bell goes off on the app, there's an app on the back of Bob here. We'll see how many hits we're at. If we can get 3,000, I'll be so happy. If it's like 2,500 and we're like in an hour, we might just go for a little bit longer. I have to practice staying awake. I'm going to be awake all night at work tomorrow. However, oh yeah, that's right. Well, yeah, good call for that. After every rah, we're going to have to drink some water. I got to be up early in the morning now. I do now. So, yeah, I guess Feather. I mean, not that we would be talking about it in public, but I guess Featherfall. Thanks for the rose. I guess you know what happened with Woodland, huh? So, Woodland probably won't be on tomorrow, but I'm gonna try and wake up early. I'm gonna try and jump over in Allison's live stream. Ooh, no, again. Not blank. Thank you for the rose. Yeah, I mean, I know. That's why I figured you know. Oh, man. What a, feel bad for Woodland, man. That sucks. She gets, you know, it's on a larger scale for her, because she's more, yeah, more popular than a lot of other women or people who identify as women streamers, you know what I mean? So... Dude, and you understand being a moderator and stuff that she goes through. Featherfall, was that another Featherfall? Thanks for the rose. But yeah, that's crazy. I don't know if you know who it is. I do. I haven't seen them. So, for a while. Yo, Boo the Hurt, what's up? Boo the Hurt, famous on TikTok, everybody. Everybody who doesn't know Boo the Hurt. You do too. All right. Not blank. Thank you again. Thank you for the roses. Boo the Hurt, being famous, being uploaded to other people's channels, bro. I just saw that when I got in. That guy, what up? We're getting I want to get another 3,000 hits in. Every time we get 3,000 hits, we get closer to another day. Closer to a year, or less than a year. Another thing too, because sometimes I miss a day. We're gonna hopefully get for the rest of the week 3,000 a day. So everything's just putting us ahead. Yeah, man, heck yeah, dude, I love it. That is cool. Plus, that was cool that you were in the snow in your armor. Lights, what's up? Oh, dude, yeah, dude, I don't sell shit. In blank, like anybody. I don't ask for gifts. Not this thing here is just here. I am fighting in Europe, So don't anyone ever feel obligated. I'm just saying. I just put that there because it says to get us fund my Boo Hurt championship. I don't expect nothing. Dude. I never promote my shit. This app, bro. Lights. This app is just about money. Do you know, like, when I'm streaming and it says, like, lights, just pretend you were here, like, say 2 weeks ago, man, and you donated a rose or something. It will say, Lights is here and hasn't donated for a while, like, prompting me to ask you for money. So, yeah, don't ever feel obligated to gift nothing. Just, we talk about a lot of shit. We have quite some conversations on here. Never gonna sell anything unless it's mine. Jesus, Knight in Shining Armor, what's up? I have thought about it one time, maybe getting a TikTok shop. I heard it's not the best thing to. No, I can't say that because they'll get mad at me. But I heard it's not the best place to sell stuff. Oh, dude, just fighting in armor. Lights, good man, good. Thank you, Lights. Glad somebody appreciates it. Dude, there's so many live streams out there. Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Bark. There's so many live streams out there. I know exactly what you're talking about, man. Yeah, hey, Knight, or anybody who doesn't know, Boo the Hurt is on other people were filming Boo the Hurt. Getting around. I think if anyone has recorded me out there doing anything, it was probably not related to armor. Actually, I'm surprised for all the times that we went out and live streamed in armor that I haven't shown up on someone else's page. Like, look at this guy look at this Knight in the club. Whew. Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Wearing glasses today so I can keep hitting Bob while talking. Do the thing. Rah! 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 Do the thing. Too bad I can't hit Bob to count. Those are 3 hits every time. That's 9 hits per thing we do. Thanks for the likes. 9 hits. We could have had an extra probably 180 hits if we counted them. Yeah. Rah! I gotta drink some water. Featherfall. That reminds me. Drink some water. I was losing my voice. I've been losing my voice for doing so many skeleton memes. The technique is not to go rah, exhale, it's rah, inhale. Dude, yeah, exactly, man. That's the reason. So my buddy pitches baseball. This isn't like a sub-only thing, is it? Like, how come nobody can talk except for everyone who's been... Oh, well, Lights was here. Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Yeah, okay. Yeah, don't even feel obligated to type either. I was just saying, it's kind of weird. Just mods. So, yo, we are chatting. Nikki6, what's up? Frickin', yeah, that's not a good sentence. Let me end it with a period and start over. The Pope. I don't want to say the frickin' Pope. Alright, the Pope, yeah, actually, definitely, man. You know, like, dude, my daughter can name there's been a lot of popes, but she can name a lot of them. And that's funny, too, because, the hat. So, Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Bark. So, my buddy pitched for the White Sox, but now he's pitching for the Twins. So I gotta get a Twins hat. If you ever see me wearing a hat, it's current for the team he's on. However, being that the Pope also wears a White Sox hat, I kind of haven't switched yet. We haven't switched teams yet. Featherfall, again, thanks for the rose. I gotta do the other voices. Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Bark. I think, see, I don't know. I don't do the voice things. For gifts would be alright, but I couldn't, man, I'd never, I don't think we'd survive if I had the voice to text. All it would be is, do the thing. Do the thing. I guess it would be like, random people usually don't get, the voice to text. When is that gonna run out anyway? World paid for that like forever ago. It's like the free trial should be over, you'd think, but maybe I just haven't texted enough on his channel to wear them all out. Going to this music though, we might get some hits in. Now I'm getting warmed up. We gotta take this hoodie off. I'm gonna take the hoodie off. We're gonna check to make sure that it's still counting on his back. And make sure, gotta make sure. Jay, what's up, Jay? Oh, get this off. It was freezing out there. I can't believe there were people sitting around a picnic table eating Five Guys. That's what they're eating, I saw it. In 30 degree weather at night. Maybe they were drinking, and that makes you feel warmer. All right, just making sure the counter's counting. Hey, we're already at 810. Nice. 800. I don't even know what time we started, but it's midnight. Happy Monday. Well, it's midnight for me. I might be ahead of some people out there. Holy shit, dude! Tiffany's on TikTok. If she stopped by here, you know how that would be? How like the most rare thing in the world. Dude. I'm keeping an eye. So the app loves to tell you when people are on. Tiffany's online. I don't think Tiffany would ever come through here. See, y'all know what I was talking about, my exes and stuff, man. I don't know if she'd come through. She's like the best one, man. That's who Featherfall is. I've talked about Featherfall is always like she's the best out of all of them. Featherfall, thanks for the rose. We're on red alert, guys. Who else is tuned in? I'm doing a check. I know it only says there's one of us, but you never know. Fardo. All right, looks like it's me and you, Feather. Huh. Dude, she's never on TikTok. I wonder if I show up in her notifications. She doesn't follow a lot of people, you know, or if she just even looks up top, she'd see I'm online. Featherball, thanks for the rose. Bark, bark. Well, anyway, I'm still keeping a keen eye on the chat in case she comes by. I'd love to talk to her, man. She's really cool. Everyone here would love her. Kind of funny how TikTok tells you that when people are on TikTok. I guess when you live stream, you know, something you see when you live stream. Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Bark, bark. Yo, Fardo, again, if you're back, I don't know if Fardo doesn't have to be shown up in the chat or the list of people tuned in. Well, tomorrow, I gotta start watching fight footage, everybody. There is a whole list. I have the whole list of everyone I'm fighting in February. I gotta get that list out and start watching fight footage. See what people, if there's anybody new that I haven't seen yet to fight. That really helps having, so me being so much on here, man, like, anybody can see what I do. Yeah, dude, I'll have the whole thing. Maybe I'll review. That would be a good live stream or a good video. I should pull a clip of everybody I'm fighting that I can find and show you how much I'm in danger it is, because everybody is going to be really good. So what they do at this event coming up, you know, you have to be kind of, there's so many people that enter, right? So you got to be like, you know, decent, or they actually will hand pick who's making it. It's not like exactly in order, because a lot of times they go in order of who signed up, but they'll pick like who they think, you know, is gonna make the best fights. So it's not just like Featherfall, thanks for the rose, bark, bark. So it's just like, man, it's gonna be tough, dude. I could go to South Carolina and lose like both categories in the first like couple fights. Like, I have to show up ready to go. We will be ready to go. It's just like, man, so it's always intimidating. But for some reason, I don't think about that with Europe. Europe, I'm just too excited. It's gonna be the best of. It's gonna be more of the best, but. Anyway, yeah, I gotta start looking at the people that are signed up. But I'll do that at work tomorrow when it starts to get a little slower. Plus, I got this couple of videos to watch that some people recommended in the live stream lately. Take a little breather. Gabe, if you're there, what's up? Slight breather. I've been going for a while without taking any breaks. And then when we hit the hour, depending on how things are going, I might go for a little bit longer. I'm definitely not going to be on past 2. Oh, thanks for asking. I had chicken wings. I don't know. Were you here when I went to you were, I think, right? And forgive me for it's been so long. But were you here when I went to Buffalo Wild Wings and Armor? But that's where I went. Little Maestro! Whoa! Oh, Little Maestro not here anymore. Little Maestro was here for some. Yeah, and everyone's like, oh, like, put that bartender on, that hot bartender. And then I did, and then no one said anything in chat. And she was just, like, looking at it, like... But anyway, she works on Sundays, so I went up for a little bit. Talk a little bit, you know. They play football. I guess the Patriots won. I don't really follow it. I don't know if that's good or bad for anybody. If you're a Patriots fan, it's good. The team with the lightning bolt, though, not good for you. See, I don't even know what team it is. I know there's a lightning bolt, and they were like light blue and white. Nice colors, but I have no clue who it is. That's how little I watch that sport. Looks like the Patriots got a new coach. I don't know. That wasn't the guy I remember. The lightning bolt team lost. That's all I know. They fumbled the ball or something, and it was like 5 minutes to go. And you know, you know the lightning bolt team. The lightning bolt team was gonna lose. Rah! 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 Yo, thanks for following, man. Everybody will be following because of the freaking the skeleton meme. Huh. Mm. Anyway, yeah. Who's the lightning bolt team? Anybody know? Well, besides that, I think the Steelers in the playoffs. If they're having a playoff game, yo, what's up? Oh man, Eric the Red, what's up? If the Steelers are in the playoffs and I'm off work, I should go live stream in Armor with my black and gold tabard. People would love it. Put some black and yellow feathers in the helmet, and go down there. Eric! Sorry, I'm burping. I just ate. I don't feel like moving around too much. Besides, I was just kind of worn out. It's been a long day. Plus, I gotta wake up in the morning and do some, I got a live stream to go to, and then I have to go do some cardio. Jeffrey, what's up? And then go back to bed, then wake up at 3 or 4 and do this again. If we get 3,000 hits in tonight, great. If we get 3,000 hits in tomorrow, great. And the next day are both gonna be early morning, but tomorrow's gonna be about 3 or 4 p.m. Then Tuesday morning will be on, and probably Wednesday morning. Yeah, dude. So the thing that sucks about Sundays and Saturdays too. So yesterday, right? What day was that? Friday. I missed cardio Friday. Dude, I gotta have this cardio down to freaking Carolina Carnages coming up. Friday I was live streaming till like almost 6. I was like, I gotta get off here. I kept like extending it, you know? Like, gotta get off here, gotta go to the gym. And what happened, I freaking forgot it was Friday, so I was about to head there, and I was like, oh, I was like, it's Friday, and I looked, they're already closed. I missed it. I'm getting a different hat because we don't want to sweat in the White Sox hat, and I'm starting to sweat, so we're gonna switch teams. Like I was saying, I only have hats for who my friend started pitching on the Mariners, so that's why we got a Mariners hat. But this is an old one. I must have this hat for like, I think he's been in the major leagues for like 8 years. Let's see. I can think, because my daughter and I used to go to his games. When we used to pitch, he started pitching in the, after high school, he started pitching in the like this minor league team out here. And that was yeah. So this hat's gotta be 7 years old or something. Yo, W Bonvier, what's up? This is kind of like cardio, but not really. We're just staying in place. It's good for the upper body though, especially when you get more of a. Thanks for the likes. More of a range of motion. The song's a little slower. William, okay, yo. Oh, did you, William? William, what's up? I recognize you from. Also, you got the sharp. No, that's not the meme. That's the meme from the middle-aged men meme picture. Yeah, yo. It's great for hitting and mobility. Train to. Yeah, actually, yes, to defeat Godric. And you can parry him. That's why. The shield's great for getting behind people and under the arms. That's that Constantinople, yeah. Yo, who did that? Oh, Open Eyes, hey, thanks for the GG, bro. The great thing about a shield like this, let me get this thing off here, everybody. Hang on. We don't need the gift thing up here right now. Because it gets in the way when you start to, Alright. Oh, wait a second. So if I remove that... Dude, let me try something. Hang on, I'll show you about this shield in a second. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I live stream all the time. Oh! So why doesn't it put this up here? Okay, so I have to not pick the gift thing and just use the standard one and just leave it on it. Okay, I don't know, whatever, it's not important, Alright, when you're using the smaller shield, the thing I love about the smaller shields, if you're gonna get like an underhook on somebody, if you're grappling with somebody like under the arm, it's so much easier. It is. It has me set a goal up. I don't know. I ended the one and it ended the freaking the rose total that I had stuff. But whatever. Don't matter. All right. Great for punching. It has a strap to go around and wrist. So keep it right on your hand for these punches, right? And yeah, it's crazy, man. This app's all about money. I love those Pavis shields. I just don't like. I wouldn't want. Well, if you're using it for Boohurt for fighting, I mean, it's a pretty decent shield. I mean, that's for sure. There's a couple of people that use them. If you're using it though, like to use a stand-up shield like that, I don't know. I just think that, in my opinion, and I could be totally wrong, having a shield that's protrudes in the center, but then comes back towards your body, is going to have less of an angle than a heater shield that's just one flat plane across. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like having a cylinder to block in the center, which is great, with some backing behind it. And on an angle, you know, that puts you more in not rate. It's like you might get hit more. I don't know. Maybe not. I have not used one to really find out. And this also, without the strap, you know, you can use this as a center grip, so you can like block like this, you know, hold it out here, block, then do all that good stuff. Yeah, for drip it'd be great, man. Dude, they're really cool looking and they're rare. People be like, what is that? You know? I'm just thinking the dueler's mindset. I can't think of anyone who uses one in melee. But I would think for dueling that it's gonna have a handle grip, right? Or are you talking about having to put it on the arm? I just think it feels like it'd be better to have just a flat surface than that thing. I don't know. Just my analogy. It's not like On the arm. Yeah, I mean, on the arm wouldn't be bad for the drip, bro. I think on the arm would be the way to go. Yeah, I mean, there's not many people that use them, that's for sure. You definitely stand out. I bet you're allowed to decorate one of those shields more than a heater. I bet there's more historical reference for it. The 100-year war going on right now. Well, I don't know. There's a lot going on right now. And not even just here. Overseas. There's a lot. Yeah, I mean, supposedly we're taking over Greenland here soon. Dude, there's so much going on right now. I just say there's stuff you can't control. So many things you can do to try and protest it, but things are gonna go how things are gonna go. Favorite shield is a buckler and classic heater. Yeah, classic heater. Like England or France? I don't know. I have more English in me than French. I guess I'd have to roll with the English. However, French armor I think's cooler. Do you know what the best tank is? French. The Char 1, was it Char 1? The Char Beast, the C or whatever. That was the one that never really saw action, but it had like 13 people that drove in it. It's like a freaking battleship on land. Not good. Yeah, I'm not gonna be good with the. I'm not gonna be good with the bow. Dude, I would hate to live back then with arrows. When you just launch them up in the air, you got arrows coming down. That'd be the worst, man, in my opinion. Well, yeah, the night. Good question, bro. I have to figure out too. I'm going to Europe in July. I've seen this. So I've seen people. A lot of it's about how you pack your bags. What do you get? 50 pounds per bag. I've seen like you got to make sure everything fits. I've seen people fit an entire kit other than the helmet, really. Like in a, you put your greaves inside the cuisses, and maybe your gauntlet can fit kind of in there too somehow. The brig, you got to kind of smash it down so the plates kind of collapse a little bit. Yeah, I got to go to Europe to fight. I don't have a choice. I got to go to. Yeah, I'm not. It's not like, I want to go to Europe, like I have to go. Because I told them yes, I'd fight in the freaking BI Invitational. So I'm going to be figuring out too. Back in the day, and you might still be able to, you used to be able to wear your brig. There's people that would wear their armor on the plane. You can't wear your helmet and usually gauntlets. So here's something I'll tell you about travel. And people say, oh, just use your carry on your gauntlets or helmet. Like, and it's been a little bit since we talked about this with people, but there were people who said that. The night, thanks for the likes. That would say, like, they go to Awesome Juice Man, thanks for the likes. That you would go through the TSA checkpoint and they'd have gauntlets, and it's up to their discretion. They could take them or not let you on the plane with them because they say like brass knuckles. And I've heard of that where people were already checked their luggage, and here we go. They're getting on the plane with their gauntlets and their carry-on, and they would stop them. So I don't know enough about it to really advise. I would say as much as you can pack in a suitcase. I'm gonna be so nervous, man, going overseas with my armor. I heard for swords and things, you get a like a hard case. I don't know. I'm sure they make them smaller than like a hard shelled case, and then you say it's sporting goods or sporting equipment. Like it's a sword, but like it's not sharp. This is a sword I'm fighting with. Hang on. Like this is gonna have to fit in some kind of a hard box. Yeah, I can hit a sword with yell. Here, just give me 1 second. But then I'll catch up with chat. But I'm going to put this in a hard box. Like, you want me to yell like happy birthday or something? No, I'm just kidding. I know what you're talking about. Rah! 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 The skeleton meme. The skeleton meme. All right, HP. I think I missed something. Somebody wrote something I missed. Easy enough. Just get a pelican case. Pelican. I gotta remember it. Pelicans can hold a lot in their pelican thing. Pelican case. I will look that up. Yeah, dude, my gauntlets are 1,200. Same. Dude, that's the thing. I'm worried about traveling overseas. I'm bringing 2 bucklers to go over there. Yeah, yo. I was like, you want me to hit it and say happy birthday? No, I know what it is. Pelican case, okay, gotcha. Harbor Freight, yo, taking a screenshot of that. Harbor Freight. Oh shit, I missed it. Hang on. Harbor Freight has budget. Sorry for looking at the. Caught me red-handed. Oh man, budget options. Woodland, is Woodland here? I see that. Hold on, I'm catching up in chat. Oh yeah, right. Lots of locks. I gotcha. HP, the goat. Yep. Heck yeah, man, dude. I'm totally new to this. Woodland, what's up? Hope you're feeling better. Freaking we're almost on 10,000 hits for today, which is insane. And I have to get these higher hit days in because we got to start getting ahead. I'm projected to only hit the million hits on day 329. I can't be doing this. I gotta start training for Europe. Can't be just hitting Bob every day for 5-6 hours. Oh yeah, dude, HP. Thank you. Come on. I'm happy to see you. Sad you can't sleep. But since you're here, you get to listen to some techno music that conflicts with sleep mood. Makes you want to do this. You know? I gotta go to bed. Yeah, we're trying to figure out Woodland of how to travel. HP's got some experience. We don't know. I don't want to put my guns are $1,200. I don't want to get them lost either. Yo, you too, man. Hey, thanks for the follow and thanks for the advice. Definitely gonna come in handy, man. Sometimes they say words together. Definitely handy, man. Definitely gonna come in handy, comma man. Yo, yeah, heck yeah. We are on Woodland. If you're still here, I streamed for 4 hours and we got 7,974 hits in. Now we're back. Dude, we got OG Toast. What up? Yay! Oh yo, what? OG. Good to see you, man. Hey, guess what? I got work the next couple days. I'm surely if you're on a panel, I'd probably see you on a live stream. Derek. How does all these skills transfer to South Park Fortnite? You talking about South Park and Fortnite, or is there a South Park a Fortnite episode? So it translates to Boohurt, South Park. So there's a guy named Kenny. That's his real name. If you ever saw the video, what's that mean about update? Yeah, heck yeah, OG. I'll be giving people shots and stuff and listening to you. So here's how it translates to South Park. Y'all ever see the video? Some of you may have, of the guy who got hit in the big axe. Oh, I gotcha. You know, I saw that might be worth it for me to go back. I wouldn't mind having a Cartman. Gotcha, Woodland. It didn't connect. Remember, I'm the 5 concussion guy. I'm gonna be in the nursing home like this. Fight! Be like, take your meds, Unk. Unk won't be a word then. Gramp. Take your meds, Gramp. I wouldn't mind having a Cartman. Dayshow, what up? I wouldn't mind having a Cartman character in Fortnite. Do you know what got me out of Fortnite? Well, here, before Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Bark, bark. Dayshow, what up if you're there? Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Bark, bark. The guy, if you ever saw the clip of the guy, let me adjust this camera. The guy who got hit with the axe in the back of the head and it looked like he died, his name is actually Kenny. So in Boohurt, the guy who everyone would have thought, you killed Kenny. Like that was for real. Like he probably almost died or wound up paralyzed for life. I don't know how he survived it, man. He had a 2-handed axe come down and crush his spine. He was out for like six months. That's who I'm going overseas with to fight with in Europe. It's me and him. He was number 1, I was number 2. Yo, Woodland. The real hit? I mean, the story. There's a we're fighting at the Arnold. Let me turn this down. When it's vocal trance, I gotta fight the vocals. All right. When it's just the music, we're good. When it's people going, yeah, oh yeah, then it's like fighting me. So so check it out. Mango, if you're here again, what up? So yeah, we were fighting at the Arnold. The first year we fought at the Arnold. Featherfall, yo, yes, Feather. Catch you later. Take care, Feather. Thanks for the roses. Bark, bark. Oh, yeah, the Simon strap. What's up, Mango? We're back to hitting the Pell. So it was, I think it was the first freaking, year of the Arnold Classic, right? We're fighting it. Arnold Schwarzenegger has a fitness expo. If nobody's ever heard of it, it's not far from me. It's like a 2-hour drive from my house. I've been going there since I was like 20 years, right? Bodybuilding thing, bodybuilder show. Well, now, and this always had sports. So we got to fight there for 3 years in a row. I fought every year. The first year, this guy, and it's Warlord Flanker, which is on YouTube and all that stuff. He's a great guy too, great fighter. He had this long, like freaking 6 or 7 foot long axe halberd with an axe head on it, like this big, whatever. And he comes up behind Kenny. Mango, thanks for all the likes, And I'm sure someone out there has had to see this video. And he hits him like this, and the axe goes right in his back here and like sticks in. And the dude Kenny just drops and he kind of goes like this, and everyone, it looks like he died, like he probably almost did, and his name is Kenny, so like South Park, that's how South Park relates to Boo. From the question, if anyone just tuned in a little later, I thought someone was asking how does Boo Hurt relate to South Park, but it's actually Fortnite. Yeah, dude, I thought he died. I saw it happen in person. The video's from a different angle. I saw it from like a different angle, man. It was bad. Dude, the first Arnold, if I can find it, so there's a girl there who I met and became friends with there, and she train hops now, and that's what she does, and she uploads videos of like her adventures. Oh no! What happened with well, I mean, it's a lot to type, but what happened? Same kind of thing with your Ren Fair captains? Something happened like that? I got knocked out, dude. That's how I almost died, getting hit in the back of the upper spine with a freaking a 6 foot long pole arm. That's when I was telling my daughter, I was like, record this, I'm gonna go fight. I go out there, I got destroyed, man. Like one hit, my whole body went numb. Ooh, yeah. No safety regulations. Oh yeah. Like back in the day, man. Like night, right? You probably know the Simon strap thing because you were talking about it. The guy that got hit in the head, the axe went into his skull. It busted his skull bone down into his brain area. Luckily, you didn't have anything permanent. The guy that got wrecked too was for a while probably like the top guy in this sport. He would like do shoulder presses of his girlfriend. I remember watching him do it. He'd be like, this girl in this bikini. Oddly, no one would like. Not as many people would like the video as you think. Let's see. First time in arm. Okay, wait. First fight, he took it to Falchion to the dome, slid down and broke his neck. Oh my god, dude. See, that's why I'm not fighting melee till after I duel in Europe. I made it. I'm gonna go fight in Europe. After that, we can get back to the dude, that's crazy. Yeah, well, now when people start asking, what's the worst? Yeah, that's good. He's still fighting, bro. Now when people ask, what's the worst injury you ever heard of? Broken neck. It's official, man. Y'all know somebody died in their armor at a practice. But he had a heart attack. It's not like something that you can predict. You can get like you can get a stress test on your heart, and then something happened like the same day. Like it only shows you like that moment. You know what I mean? crazy, man. It could show you if you're at risk, though. Like if you have like a chronic condition or something. Well, I'm glad he's still fighting. I'm glad he's all right. That must have been scary as shit for other people, like family and stuff. It took my mom 3 times before she noticed my new nose scar. I'm lucky she didn't notice during Christmas or New Year's. It would have ruined the holiday dinners. She's sitting there and I'm sitting across the table. She's like, do you have a mark on your nose? I was like, that's been there for a while. I get the whole talk again. Can't believe you're almost 50 years old, still fighting in this arm. Anyway, that's how it is. I'm just checking the counter here, making sure that it's still counting. Hang on. It is still counting. We're on, wow, 1,700 hits. When we hit an hour, I'm going to revise the time frame. We're either streaming for... Who's smashing that like button? Mango, thanks for the roses. Seamstress, thank you for the likes. I used to have a thing that the roses, dude, the whole gift thing. Don't anyone ever feel you gotta gift something. But I put up a goal. Yeah, dude, I'm 47. Mango, thanks again for those and all those likes. Oh yeah, William asked in it. Yeah, dude. I'm 47. There's an upload I had from. It's maybe like 3 to 5 uploads ago. The guy fighting with the German HEMA helmet is 70. He's like 70 years old and he's still fighting HEMA. He's the guy that went overseas, the first USA team to fight Buhurt. Yeah, right? Dude, I'm fighting people like more than half my age on occasion. I think some of it though, you know, there's a lot of us that are lucky enough to be able to afford armor like in our 20s, you know. Like I've been working like my whole life, so I have like savings. So when I went to get armor, I did save up for it because I don't make like a shitload of money. But I did have to, yeah, dude. Filling every minute. Yeah, same. Like night. I know, right? The night, bro. It's being almost 50, man. Yeah, tax refunds self. I don't make the whole. I make it like I got all my bills paid. I gotta buy tires before I go to Carolina Carnage. That sucks. Bang, I'm gonna be feeling that like getting hit in the head with a freaking 2-handed falchion, breaking my bank account. But so you know what I mean? Like I got enough money, I can go to Carnage, shit like that. When I got armor the second time though, because of work, because I had a pretty good gig at the time, and I was able to buy my titanium armor without having to really save up for it. Tax refund, man. I'm looking forward to it. I heard that. Now remember, I don't watch the news, but I heard that everyone's getting an extra $2,000, like everybody, supposedly this year. I don't know how that works. Yeah, same, man. I get like nothing. I think I got like $540, which is it's better than nothing, you know. Yes, yes, William. Nice. Yeah, right. Dude, one of the guys at work was saying he usually gets like $8,000 back. I'm like thinking, how? Yeah, a good thing that they do that though with kids, because that helps them. Dude, I don't know. Yeah, right. How? He's like, if I don't get $8,000 again, he's like, I'm counting on them. I'm like thinking $8,000. Like, what do you do? Like, really? Do you like pay he must be paying a shitload extra or something. Like, how does that work? Dude, I think taxes are so messed up. They should just know how much and take it out. Why have paperwork? Just take the fucking money. Sorry, I just swore. Oh, man. Yeah, dude, I bet the refund, definitely Knight. No way, William. Well, that's some armor money, that's for sure. King Emilio, maybe, I don't know. We're on, We're almost on 635,000 hits. I don't know how many. What is if King Emilio's into any kind of like the sword fight and stuff, but it's fun stuff either way. Nice about the credit cards and having a little more. Working the credits. When I used to have my own business for a while, and it sucked because I used to have to pay so much money. I used to have to save just money. I'd save like $20,000 in the bank just for tax time. And it's good I did too, because I'd have these tax bills, like, you know, I'd still owe like $16,000 at the end of the year. It sucked. Writing a check like for almost like the price of a car that goes to the government. And what are they doing with it? I don't know. But that's how it is. I just don't understand why don't they know? Why can't they just see how much money you make? I mean, it fluctuates. You might work some overtime, maybe get laid off. But with AI, man, why can't AI just look at your bank and paycheck and just say, this is how much you owe? Like, why estimate it? Yeah, right. Disappears just like that. Dude, if we all... I need a lot more of the people to stop paying. As soon as enough people stop paying, count me in. I would not be the first, but if there is a movement, I would jump on that movement. Yeah, true, less loopholes if it's automated. Maybe yeah, I don't know. It's tough. There's a lot. When I had that company, man, I used to be able to write off so much. Not anymore. I haven't done that for that was back in 2013. Wow, it's been over 10 years since I stopped working for myself. Good times though, I tell you what. That's the most money I ever made working for myself. Haha, yeah. Right. About the big wigs. So, dude, I back then, I could have afforded armor like nothing, man. Too bad I didn't realize that this was going on back in 2012 or whatever when it first started. I would have been able to jump in on it. You know? So, my daughter's mom, ironically, I would have met the people I met who got me in the boo hurt had I originally listened to her and started going to this SCA group. Back when we were dating back in 2004. Who knows, man? I could have been on your I could have been on 15 or something by now for Boo Hurt. Something like that. But anyway, it's good it worked out. I mean, I'm just happy it worked out there. Yeah, no, you're all good, William. I accidentally said the F word talking about taxes here. So, yo, Drake, what's up? How you been? Not bad. How are you doing? Tell you what, Drake, we're almost on 10,000 hits for today. Dude, I am beating it hard on Bob. Bob, we got 10,000 hits in tonight. Guys. Dude, it's crazy. We're gonna be on 635,000. I'm trying to put this into overtime mode. So I'm projected. I did the math today. At the rate that we're at with the average, to get this done in 329 days, I have to get it done sooner. I have to start doing cardio. This cuts into my cardio time. I need to start practicing more for freaking Europe. I can't be hitting Bob in April. So anytime now. Yeah, try to put that work, Drake. It's mostly chat, you know what I mean? We have some good chats. More about the chat. Yo, Mango. Sorry, I just read that. See you, man. Mango, good to see you. Anyone else? There's not even hardly any of us here right now. Sir Mango, everybody, with SER. You gotta fall. If you think that me just hitting a Pell, Mango actually has better uploads than I do. If you want to see more Pell stuff, beaten with my big old plastic protrusion. Yeah, heck yeah. Too bad. There's only a couple. Too bad it wasn't when next time we're at like 16 years again. I got you a better shout out. But yeah, like Mango does this too. With other things than a plastic sword and a buckler, by the way. Real sword. Real Booherd swords. Every video upload, this is a highlight of this. Every thumbnail is me like this. And it's the same thing. Other than like today, I uploaded a photo of me in armor. Oh yeah, I read that about the... Yeah, that's good man. I had a fabric kind of heavy bag, and I punctured it a few times. I'm sure it's a lot easier to puncture than the one that you got. Once I wrapped in that carpet, dude, it saved it. Yeah, must have, dude. I can sit here all day like talking to chat. It's at the point where after 600,000 hits, well, how many other hits can I do except this, head this way, hit. It's just one of those. A million times. More about the chat. Yeah. Like I have old carpet on my heavy bag because we're hitting with swords and stuff. I had a fabric heavy bag, and man, I wasn't even really beating on it. Shadow, what's up? I wasn't even. Did you see that sword knock the heartbeat off? How rude. But freaking Shadow, for one, what's up? Thanks for the heart me. The others, I was hitting a heavy bag, like nothing crazy. I put a sword through. I put an axe through it. The axe I can understand because the dull axe went through Bob. William, thanks for the like. What's up, Jake? So I don't even know what time we started streaming, but once this hour's up, I think we're probably gonna go for a little bit longer. I'm not streaming past, like 1:30 would be a decent time. I'd love to be asleep by 2. I gotta get up kind of earlier. Skyrim Skeleton! Where? Right here! Row! 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 Hell! Behind you! Row! Dave, what's up, Dave? Yo, what's up? Hey, I checked out that music. I only listened to a couple songs so far, but I think it was Nocturne number 2 or something was my favorite one so far. Yeah, kind of an all-nighter. We're into the next day. It's 12:45 here. I think we're going to like 1:30. It'll get us some extra hits, dude. I was just saying. Yeah, I do. I didn't get to listen to whole. I listened to like four songs. I was sort of picking them by, and not going in order in the album, but which names I thought would be coolest. But I listened to it more. I just haven't, I was only off for like an hour and a half. And I had a bunch of other stuff I was doing. But yeah, I listened to some. It was pretty cool. I kind of over, right? But I forget the it's in my recent the album's in my recent videos. Whoa, what the world? What's up? What's up, man? It's in my recent watches or whatever. Recently watched things, so I can find it again. What the world? Thanks for the like. What the world? We're on over 10,000 hits for the day. I think I was telling you I gotta get this done, but can't sleep. Yeah, Woodland was here with the same thing. So goodbye for some techno music, which goes against the mood to sleep. Getting hit with a buckler had to... Oh, dude, I lost a tooth. This whiter tooth is fake from getting hit with a freaking buckler. Through my helmet, dude. Then the first thing that ever happened to me, I lost a tooth from a buckler punch. The guy was swimming. You know what I mean? If I say he was swimming, like he was just going like this, like punch, like this, and I was kind of like I had a heater shield, of all things, I had a center grip heater shield, and I was like this because it was like my second time ever in armor at a practice, and the guy was like coming at me. It's actually the 70-year-old guy from my video. What the world? Thanks for all the likes. Ding ding ding. All right, we're going to 1:30. I said I'd do. That's an hour. We've been online for an hour. We'll go to 1:30. See how many hits we get. So the guy who is now 70, fighting in that video I uploaded a couple days ago, was swimming, as they say. He was just coming at me like, oof, oof. And I had a center grip heater, and I don't know if I was hitting him or what, but I must have because when I went down and he came busted right through here with this freaking Sam, what up? Buckler punch to the face, and I was wearing someone else's helmet because I didn't have one yet, and it only had a chin strap on her ears. It was kind of loose. I don't know if like my mouth was open and it hit it. I didn't bite it or nothing, but something inside the helmet just hit my tooth, snapped it right off at the base. I had to go to the dentist in the morning. Well, I finished fighting, and that's why they're like, you're crazy. Yeah, Ursa, man. They're like that's crazy, man. You didn't. I was like, we got done. I was like, I think I lost a tooth. Like, what? I was like, I think I lost a tooth. The guy who runs over getting my helmet off. The other guy who's hanging out with us gets the helmet off. I was like, I saw my tongue. He's like, why don't you stop? I was like, I don't know, it's fun. I was like, it's not like my arm broke. I was like, it broke a tooth. And when the guy who's 70 has a photo board of people losing teeth, getting like busted up, like, dude, he has a whole photo collection of friends, we're all friends, that he beat the shit out of bruises, lost teeth, broken bones that he's given to people. And never want it to happen, but it happens to all of us. The day he passed away, I'm going to put my tooth in his pocket. Or at least in his coffin or something. I think he deserves it. He wouldn't take it from me. Yeah. Dude, I used to have a gap. But losing that tooth actually made me a little more attractive. I don't have a gap anymore. It took me a while to relearn how to talk. I couldn't say the F or the F or S. I was on the phone at work. I was going, sixth floor. For weeks. It's really weird. Sixth floor. The lady who's put my tooth, right? The lady who's put my tooth in said, you want to keep your gap? Because she had a picture before. I was like, yeah. I was like, just leave it how it was. She's like, all right. Just holding it in there for a while. I'm like, okay. Then she's like, hands me a mirror. She's like, okay. She's well, here's a mirror so you can look at, so you can see yourself. Shadow, right? Dude, she made me better. This sport made me a little bit more attractive. I went from like a 4.5 to a 5, having no gap. And she walks out of the room. So I get the mirror. I'm like, all right. I look. I was like, wait a second. It's like, what the? Shit. I was like, shit. But I'm glad she did. $780. I remember. I had to take it out of my armor fund. I was saving up for armor. It set me back months. Because back then I wasn't making a whole lot. Wait a second. Like for yeah. Sixth floor. Who's your mother? I need to I'm calling check on my mom. Who's your mother? It's horrible. Yo, Shadow, good night. Good to see Shadow, thanks for having me. Good to see you again, as always. Oh man. Your mother's in room 686. Alright, let me get the nurse for you. Let me get the nurse for you. Anyway, I'm glad it happened. Now that everything is back to normal, I look better. I can talk with no gap. Dude, it was. I was debating at first. I was like, $780 or armor? I was like, I don't know. I was like, can I rock a half tooth for like 6 months till I save up for that money again? It's like, I don't know. I almost did. But then I thought, how bad would my mom kill me? My mom hates this. If she knew I lost a tooth and that's another thing. She eventually was like, "Where'd your gap go?" I was like, I don't know. I was like, I must have just grown out of it. I'm like 39 or something. Like I didn't grow out of it. Fake tooth, man. I got busted out. Somebody punched my tooth out of my mouth. Everybody, thanks for the likes. Yeah, right. It would be a hell of a story. Do you know like people lose teeth? Someone lost a finger at least once. Someone lost an eye. I mean, this sport is like pretty safe, but at the same time, it's not. Airsoft? Wait, the airsoft hit it? Oh my God, no! Dude, everybody, the Boo the Hurt got hit by the same guy who gave me my nose scar. He got shield punched by him. Oh my God. How was it? Yeah, man. How did it feel? He Superman punched me, busted my nose wide open. Dylan will always say I'm complaining about the helmet, but I have to complain about the helmet. The helmet had sunk down here, so the inside of the helmet is right above, right where the bridge of my nose is. Had I realized it, oh God, I wouldn't have had a busted nose. But boy, oh boy, did I have a great bloody video for like 10 likes. Oh, yo. Heck yeah, about the VA. Hey, that sounds like a good VA story. I hear a lot of times people aren't happy with the VA. Alright, we're going until 12:30. Let me I'm making sure that the count, if there's any chat, I'm just checking the counter every hour. I do check to make sure, alright. Hey, we're on 2,390 hits. So yeah, we're over 10,000 hits for the day. 1:30, yep, I gotta pull. Dude, I was not in the mood. Streamed for 4 hours. I went to go eat. I talked to that hot bartender, at Buffalo Wild Wings, that everyone in chat didn't talk to. They're like, put her on the live stream, put her on the live stream. I was like, everybody wants you in the live stream. Well, that's good, man, about the VA. I'm glad to hear that it works. It's good. That's a good thing. I think they need to do more for veterans and stuff. So yeah, and anyone who knows about that or not, it was a decent live stream. I went to Walmart in Armour, then we went to Buffalo Wild Wings. Good, yeah, I mean, I figured. Who wouldn't agree to that? And then, well, thanks for his service, and you too if you did, or I tell everybody that. So I never served. Wouldn't be here otherwise. So if anyone who doesn't know, I went to Walmart. A live stream to Walmart. Then I went to Buffalo Wild Wings, and the bartender is pretty hot. I've known her for she's worked there forever, right? And I go live. There were 12 of us in chat. I'm pretty sure 12, and everyone's like, because I'm talking to her, like, who are you talking to? Who's the girl? So I was like, she's like, are you live streaming? Because I'm talking to my phone. I was like, yeah, I'm live streaming. It's the day she found out when I actually wore the armor there. She knows I fight in armor. She knows I'm fighting in Europe and all that stuff. Oh, well, hey, man, thank you for the service. Dude. So every once in a while, we go out. Scooby Snacks. Yeah, what the world, right? Freaking, Scooby Snacks here. Yo, Scooby, what's up, man? Hope you're doing good. It's been a while. Dude. What the world? Scooby Snacks is the Arc Raiders guy I was telling you about, who's like really good. I don't know if you remember. Remember back with that thing? The things that crawl around, those big ass things? Scooby's been blowing those things up since like the back in the day. Scooby, what's up? Yeah. Oh man. Just to finish that story, Buffalo Wild Wings, 12 people in chat. They're like, nice, man. Yeah, I must conflict because I checked Twitch a good bit. Next couple days, Scooby, if I'm actually going to work, maybe I'll catch you at work while I'm at work. Good to see you. Scoob goes back over. Dude, we're on 211, day 211, Scooby. Scooby's been, we know each other for over 200 days, believe it or not. And yeah. So I'm at Buffalo Wild Wings. Everyone's like, who you talking to? Who talking? I was like, she's like, you streaming? I was like, yeah. Yeah, man. I'll definitely catch up with you on there. So, like, I was like, do you want to be on the camera? She's like, sure. So I like, and everyone's like, oh, God, like, yo, get her number or whatever, you know. Everyone's like, she saw it. So I was like, no. I was like, because she's the bartender. If I, like, would ask her and she would say no, I would never come back. So, but then we're talking, and they're like, well, put her on the camera. Like, 12 people in chat. Like, all right. I was like, do you want to be on a live? Like, everyone in the live stream wants to talk to you. She's like, oh? She's like, really? I was like, yeah. She's like, how many people are there? Maybe it was 8. I think it might have been 8 because I said there's 8 people here. And she's like, all right. So I hand her the camera, dude, and she's sitting there like this, and she's holding it. She's like, and it's just like nothing. No likes. OG Spins, what's up? No likes, like no chat, dude. And she just like, I was like, come on, guys. After like 8 or 9 seconds, so she gives me the phone back. I'm like, and then everyone's just going, oh, hey, hi. It was so funny. So embarrassing, kind of. Yo, Spins, OG Spins, what's up? Scooby, if you're still there, man. Is Scooby still here? Probably not. Dude, I haven't talked to Scooby for so long. Oh, man, he's probably not here. Scooby's great, man. He didn't do face cam. OG Spins, thanks for the pop. Oh, dude, yes. Good, you're here. Yeah, as I say, you didn't do the face cam for so long, but Scooby's got like such entertaining like character, voice, everything for streaming, man. As in What the World, someone else like who I could just like watch or listen to. That's what I was gonna say. I don't know. It doesn't show up for whatever reason that you're here, but I see it, man. Well, I hope you're doing good, man. It's you're kind of late though, huh? Thanks for the likes, everybody. Scooby, just if you don't know, we're on 635,000 hits. What are we doing with my life here? So tired. What the world with the sword sticker, man? Dude, I remember when I made that AI artwork. Well, I hope you feel better. Jimmy. Oh, wait, guys, there's a Jimmy. We're getting close, man. We're 63% of the way there. Yeah. Hey, William, you get in the bed. Good talking with you. I'm just to see if the hamster is awake. Nope. He got all his food and he's gone. I missed the hamster alarm, everybody. World, thanks for reminding me about Jimmy. Oh, I got a booger, everybody. Yikes. Let's get rid of that. Well, I don't know. You don't got to talk about your situation. Is it tired from just gaming, or you think like did you get sick or something? Like the flu's going around. Kind of make you tired. Yeah. I could live stream Jimmy. Sorry about the boogers. I tell everybody that like often. If somebody came by, I was like, dude, gross, you got a booger. I'm like, just watch my live streams. I've probably said it like 35 times by now. Well, if you want to hang out till 1:30, I got a live stream to go to in the morning. That's why I'm going to bed early. I'm going to wash my hands after picking my nose. Set this somewhere. Wow, look at those veins. Wash those hands. I'm only washing them after picking my nose because I'm on a live stream. Just kidding. I would have done it anyway. Boom! Dude, it's crazy. Like, oh, Scooby. While you're here, just saying it. February 6th, Scoob, did I tell you I'm fighting in Europe? I'm fighting in Europe in July. I qualified to fight for the USA. The good old USA. I would wash my hands anyway. I was kidding about that. Or was I? So, yeah, man. I forgot. Yeah, shit, we haven't talked for a while. Yeah, I'm fighting in, I'll give you no one's supposed to know, but I'm fighting in Romania. I was already talking about Dawson, what's up? Ooh, bedtime getting close. So it's top secret, but then everyone says, oh, I heard you. People that got invited, they're just talking about Romania. But the email said, I did not read the whole email. At the bottom it says, please do not disclose the location. But I'm on here going, yo, dude, I'm going to Romania. But that's what people say. Yeah, dude. Dude, I hope I can go see Vlad's house. Do you? Oh, man. Hey, Latong. Hey, I remember from before. NPT, what up? Well, welcome back. TikTok does that to you, man. You come by a live stream once, it'll just put you in it. Do you know how many times when What the World gets streaming? Thank you, Scoob. Oh, and I was going to say, Scooby, thank you so much, man. And another thing, February 6th, 7th, and 8th. Scoob, if you want to catch any, I'm going to be at that huge tournament in South Carolina. Like live every day. We'll have a lot of stuff to stream. And that's usually for more than like 3 to 8 of us. Well, usually there's a lot of people that tune in for that. The one time we had 150,000 people. That's the thing. I don't know. I'm going to try and get a phone set up or something so I could stream over there. I mean, if not, the worst case scenario is I'll have to upload some footage from it. Let me just make sure this thing's still counting. But I don't know exactly how that's going to work yet. Because when I went to Greece, I only had a little bit of data. If I can like get a hold of an what do you do? Get like an SD card or something? And it'll just work. But if I can do it, man, I will stream it. Yo, and MPT, thanks for the like. Can you change your phone plan data? I hope so, man. I hope I'm saying it right. The tongue. It's easier to say MPT because I don't know how to pronounce it sometimes with names. So yeah, February 6th, 7th, and 8th, and it's all gonna be from like 10 a.m. till like 5 p.m. every day. Biggest Boo Hurt tournament in maybe the world these days. Last time I went down there, I got my car was getting towed. There's a restaurant I go to every time I get down there. It's this bar. I get oysters and a steak and a salad. I don't know if I'll be able to. I don't eat that much these days. At least get the oysters. And I'm going to be streaming from the beach. We're going to take Bob to the beach. Unless there's a girl in Florida who keeps telling me to come down there. But it's another 10-hour drive. It takes me 10 hours to get to this venue, counting the stops for gas and all that shit. And she's like, because she wants to film all these, dude. So she's an ex. How late is it? Can I say this? There's nobody like younger in here. Let me see who's in chat and make sure nobody. All right, cool. She's like an ex porn star from back in the day, and she wants to take all these pictures with armor together. And she's like, come down to where is she? A VPN? You think a VPN would work? That simple? I'm gonna look into it. I gotta look into it. It's something I gotta take care of months ahead of time to at least have it the plan. But she wants me to come down to Florida because I'm off for the whole week, and she's like, are we gonna get some more pictures, like medieval pictures together? I was like, yeah, and I was like, where are you at now? She used to live in Ohio, but now she lives in Florida. She lives this far. The place I'm going is in between. I don't want to drive like 10 hours. That's what it says? Okay, I might check that out. But dude, I mean, she'd be hot for some pictures, like to post on Instagram. With me in armor and her like black leather medieval stuff. Plus, not to sound bad, but do I want to go down there and like do it? I don't know if we're even gonna mess around or nothing, you know. There's a meme. Oh, the lizard. That meme. What about this meme? Rah! 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 No, I'm just kidding. I know which meme it is. Yo, I'm just trying to joke around, and then I quickly try to do the meme because I want someone to go, ugh, and then tune out since you asked for it. Lizard. do the meme. Lizard. It's a bird, right? Would I take in every hole to save your homeboys? Yeah, I would. I think if you don't, you're selfish. Are you selfish? Dude, we had this freaking crazy thing, dude. We used to ask, dude, are you selfish? Are you that selfish? We used to ask these questions, and we made fun of my friends so much for this because there's this guy that we're on the same friend group, but he's kind of like we always thought he might. Not that there's anything wrong with that he's probably gay or something, and we do the what if game, like would you rather eat an orange if you're allergic to oranges or sit on a rusty something stupid. So the one time I was like, look man, I was like, you're on a plane with your mom and your sister and your stepdad. I was like, they're sitting across from you, across the aisle, and you're sitting next to this guy. I'll just say his name is Rob to protect the innocent. I'm like, and you're sitting next to Rob. I was like, and all of a sudden, like 3 terrorists bust out guns, and one has dynamite, and they're trying to get in the cockpit, and they can't get in the cockpit. So the guy with the dynamite says, the guy puts a gun to your head, and the guy with the dynamite says, all 222 of these people will be saved, including your mom, stepdad, and sister, if you suck Rob, what did I say his name? Rob's D. And he was like, I was like, are you gonna do it? He's like, yeah. And I was like, oh my god. We're all like, oh my god, you would do that? Dude, bing bong. Dude, it was so fun. You might just had to be there. I was crying and I was peeing my pants. And we used to tease him about that all the time. We'd say, he's like, shut up. He's like, you said my mom and my sister and stepdad are sitting there. I was like, yeah. I was like, you would do it in front of them. So yeah, but I would. I mean, what are you gonna do? You gonna die because you wouldn't touch some skin? It's just skin. If you think about it, that's what you tell yourself after. Well, it's just skin. But you save everybody on the plane and your homeboys. I don't even think, is that guy even still here? That was so funny though. I forgot about that. That was one of the funniest things in my life. I remember laughing so hard because he immediately just goes, yeah. Like leans forward to say, yeah. Oh man, the what if game. It always just, we were little. And it was always just like, would you rather fight an elephant with a nunchucks or fight a lion with a pocket knife or something, you know? And you're like, well, shit, you know? I mean, what's the difference, really? And then the one day I asked him that thing with the plane. We're like teenagers or something, you know? Oh my god. No, but honestly, I would, because why not? For your homeboys, you gotta. Anyway, Blizzard. Ah! So world, if you're typing it all, the dinosaurs, how did that go? It looked like it went pretty good. Like, I like the upload with the way things are looking, and it looked so good that the ride with the hydroponic stuff, I thought that was the game. I was like, these graphics are good. And then I went on that same ride. That is a great ride. Back up and running. Heck yeah. Was Anchor Beard picking on Alicia today? Is my dinosaur still alive? Yeah, man. That's the ride that had is that the ride that has the hydroponics and it's just rows and rows? It's like a wall of them, and they just go in that conveyor belt. And is that same thing? Dude, I was like, bro, like if I could have hydroponics stuff like that, oh my god, that'd be insane. Just to grow food. I'm not gonna smoke the stuff I'm growing. I want to just eat it. Oh no! Oh, a new one. All right. Well, sometime if you play it, hopefully I'll be able to be there when the new one comes. Huh. Those are always fun to watch, especially the Jeeps and stuff driving around the NPCs. We got 22 minutes, everybody. I should just sit here and do this for like 22 minutes. Talking and doing it at the same time will get us out of breath. Yeah, oh yeah, oh for sure. Yeah, you gotta really monitor it, but still, dude, that whole Disney thing was crazy to see how they do that. Man, I have to be up early. I'm stopping the morning live stream that I don't want to miss. So I'm probably gonna 1:30. I'm going to lay down. I bet you I pass out immediately. Then I have an alarm set for 8 o'clock. So hey man, have you ever seen this while we're talking? Dude, so here, world, if you're do you see this? It's backwards. Wait, let me do this. Hold on. You might. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Dude, that's cool. Have you ever heard of this? Dude, I've been a member of this like DIFM for like over 20 years. I'm surprised that they only have like 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Like, no, dude. I mean, that's what this is. It's live streaming, and there's so many different kinds of electronic music. Let me just stop aiming at the screen. Watch, I'll probably get in trouble. Talking about a radio station? Restricted. But yeah, it's di.fm. You can listen to it for free, but there's just ads if you ever want to check it out. But it's stuff like this. This kind of reminds you like stuff you hear when we're waiting for your in your live stream. That kind of beat. But yeah, dude, I've been listening to I've been listening to them for so long. That's usually where I get most of my music from. Thanks for the likes. The good thing when you pay, I forget what it is. It's like $90 a year or something now. But I'm surprised. Like that was like the first internet radio, like streaming radio I used to listen to is called Astro World. Back in like 2000 and 1999, I think. Darren, what's up? Or 2000, at least by 2000, I was listening to internet radio. Once I started listening to that. That's why I don't know anything off the real radio, because they're just listening to this shit. And then this came along about like I found this like 2003, 2004. Like Armin van Buuren has a show on here, stuff like that. I was like, wow, so that's pretty cool. So they actually have, there's some pretty big names that have like their shows on here. But they only have like 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, and their message boards are always like dead, so I don't get it. I mean, it's a great thing. There's all kinds of, you can like house, progressive house, deep house, same with like trance, jungle, drum and bass, deep or dark, dark house, there's so many things. But anyway, DIFM, I always liked them. And I found them on YouTube, so now I'm just playing the old, their past episodes of some of these DJs. We'll see. The problem with that is I don't know what all songs they play, and watch me get hit on when I upload this onto the YT app. Watch them hit me with a copyright strike one day. That's the thing with techno, man. There's a lot of techno music you use, and you can get a freaking flat out ban like for a copyright strike. They don't care. Anyway, so yeah, I gotta start looking into the Myrtle Beach plans before I head to Carolina. I want to spend 3 or 4 days at the beach hitting Bob on the beach. Haha, yeah, there's never any talking on here unless if you pay for it. If you don't pay for it, like every couple, it's like a regular radio station advertising. But yeah, man, I've been listening to this for like over 20 years, I think. Yeah, that's why I don't know anything on the regular radio. That's why I don't know what Taylor Swift looks like or a Taylor Swift song. I don't know if you hear that day I found out who Taylor Swift, what she looks like. That was last year. That's how long I went before I ever really knew what she looked like. I kept saying I thought it was Drew Barrymore as like guess the person. I thought it was Drew Barrymore all grown up. We got 15 minutes to hit Bob. Not missing much, I bet. My daughter listens to all this older music too, so I don't hear anything new. She was listening to freaking let's see. Who's in besides the Beatles? Like she had Queen in there, the Jesus Christ Superstar soundtrack, Radiohead. That's probably like the Radiohead's probably like about the newest. There's some Tom Petty stuff. The thing though, like, man, she listens. A lot of those songs are about drugs, and I'm like, ugh. Here we go. I don't think she'd ever do them actually, but at the same time, you never know. I don't know. Talk to him about it. Do your best. Mark, what up? Kimberly, what up, Kimberly? 40s music, really? Yo, medieval music in 80s. 40s, 80s. What's the 40s about? Dude, like, I've heard of the 20s. I know what 20s is. 40s like the 20s and all? But, yeah, I mean, you know what Tom Petty sings about. Yo, Anchor Beard! What's up, Anchor Beard? Hey, man. I don't have Alexa. I don't talk to robots. That's one thing. I've never talked to robot. Unless I have to because it's a bill pay. Anchor Beard, what's up? Anchor Beard, I hope you're having a good afternoon. It's freezing here again. I'm sure because it's cold here, it's probably super hot there. Yeah. Dude, I get mad. Like, when I call a place, I just start smashing 0 till it puts me in touch with a real person, if it ever does. Sometimes it doesn't. And I say that, too. Hi, thanks for calling Bub. I was like, how can I help you? I'm like, I want to talk to a real person. Oh, dude, I'm glad it's not too bad. Anchor, good to see you, man. We got another 14 minutes, bro. Hitting Bob. I'll take a quick little break. I'm like, real person. I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Real person. I'm sorry, I don't want to talk to a effing robot. I'm dead when AI takes over, man. It knows I don't talk to robots. What is it? Didn't some streamers get in trouble for defacing a robot or beating up an AI robot? Anchor, we are over 10,000 hits for the day. Dude, I'm in much a better mood right now than an hour ago. When I first started streaming, because I was like, we gotta get some extra hits tonight. I gotta get this done. I gotta start doing. Yeah, I've told the AI on here a few times. AI's gonna have it out for me. Freaking I have to start doing more cardio. This eats into my cardio time. Not that I'd be doing cardio at 1:17. You know, after a Sunday, whatever, technically Monday. But still, like, dude, I'm just looking ahead, and I'm not gonna, like, I started this, like, I have to get these hits done. So anytime when I have nothing going on, man, I'm just gonna be on here live streaming. Unless, you know, I'm trying not to conflict with people though too, because I like to watch everybody else. 40s music is the best. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, you only had a few people to pick from, kinda. Yeah, isn't it crazy though? Like, that's not even 100 years ago, and here we are. People back then thought the future was like flying cars or flying something. Anchor Beard, thanks for the heart, mate, man. Just for you, because I haven't seen it for a while. I'm gonna give you this is the old school rules where I didn't do this for anybody today, man. To get you 100 hits. I was really like feeling it, man. I didn't want to do nothing tonight. Anchor Beard, thanks for Go Popular. All right, here we go. Like the old days. Oh. Thanks for the likes. 70, I think. Pummel. That should be like 90. I don't know, man. Oh, I hit my own shield. That one won't count. That's gotta be about 100. Woo! Anchor, I was asking, Anchor, my dinosaur died in what the world is. Dino Park, or something happened to it. That's funny. He came by just now. I was literally just asking him too if how Anchor's dinosaur was doing. If it was still messing with Alicia. Apparently, my dinosaur is no longer around. Oh, I have a new one already. Oh, all right. Yeah, my dino passed away or something happened, or he had to erase it to make room for something. I don't know, but whatever happened. Yo, oh man. Did Iowa have a dinosaur? They'd probably always get in your way in the park. That's one thing I'll never forget. That live stream. That was one of the first ones I saw of yours. And I was like thinking, man, I thought you dealt with that every time that you played. I was thinking like, man. Dude, that's why like when I play Warframe, the one thing that started getting me crazy, like Warframe is yo, Ron, what up? What's up, E? E-Love Seva? Yo, Ron, what up? Yeah, dude, I would play Warframe, and then everyone in chat, you know, there's like 8 people tuned in or something. Like, it's the same numbers as here, but just on streaming Warframe. And, you know, then people like, can I play? I'm like, all right. And then, like how you sit through the missions? Sleep deprivation. Bro, well, we got a little bit here if you want to hang out. I think I'm going to pass right out tonight, though, man. I'm kind of beat. Ethan! Yeah! Oh, dude, yeah, Warframe these days is huge, man. I'm like end game in it. I only have one thing left to get. And I can't farm it. No, I take that back, too, because the other one you have to farm the resources to buy it. It's not a drop or nothing. But yeah, dude, Warframe. I've been playing it for like 12 years, man. Have you with the AI? Oh, for these covers of songs that AI does? That sounds pretty cool, man. Ron! Oh! Then people be like, can I play? So yeah, just like World, when you're sitting there and you gotta wait for everyone to finish the mission, and you're just like, oh, like I could be like getting so much more done. But you be nice and you play with everybody. It used to drive me crazy sometimes though. Let's go do this. I'd be like, all right, but I want to do something else, but, you know. There's a lot different. There's so much to it these days. There's the main part of the game. They even just added another one now, which you probably have to play through to get to unlock it. But now instead of just a regular star chart menu, you press another button. It brings up a whole other thing where you descend into this. It's a 20-round cycle where you get rewards, like decent rewards, but I have them all now. So no point in doing it unless it's for fun. But even though that I'm like end game, I still have fun playing it. Like I have everything. Me and my daughter built this whole dojo. We have this huge dojo. It takes so many resources. Just if anyone wants to know, everything you build, every decoration takes a resource. I have so many millions of resources for playing for so long that we've never had an issue. You know what I mean? But I've been playing it, like I said, though, for 12 years. 12 years, and I don't know crap about the lore, which is bad. Yeah, it's got some interesting lore though. Angry Birds Extra likes some interesting lore though. I did watch a video on it. There is a 2-hour-long video of the lore. It's actually a pretty cool story. My daughter knows it, man. I was like, how do you remember this stuff? Like the characters talk to you, you know. I'm reading it, but it doesn't click, you know. They're telling you something about the lore. I'm like, oh, this is cool, and then I forget. She remembers them. We're gonna go to TennoCon one year, but the thing is, it's always during school, when she has school, so I think it is. So it's like she can't ever just take off school to go to it. Speaking of conventions, I gotta sign up for DragonCon to fight at DragonCon. Oh man, if I missed DragonCon, I'd be so mad. DragonCon was one of the coolest events I fought at. That whole week was freaking, the whole week at DragonCon was crazy. And I don't even watch movies or anything. It was just a great event. and next year I'm gonna go to the rave. We'll live stream the rave. I should have live streamed it back then, but I didn't. Was I hitting Bob then? I had to have been. Yeah, I did. I was. Why didn't I, or wasn't I? Did I take Bob? Dude, I can't remember. Sucks, man. I get hit in the head too much. Was I doing this then? I had to have been. Does anyone out there know? I have to look through my video upload history, dude. I can't freaking remember, which is bad. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude, check it out. It's right, because it's right here. I don't want to get off the camera, because that's bad when you're a live streamer, so it's just... Check this out. I fought AMMA. I have another fight probably come up in March. Here, look at this. This is one of the coolest things I got since I've been in Boohurt, for real, I think. This is, it's gonna be backwards, but no, it's not backwards. Yeah, it is backwards. I'm like, AMM. I was like, where's the other A? But yeah, dude, so I fought at it, and I got everybody's, signatures and stuff. It was great. Great time, man. I'm telling you what, I've fought in so many freaking cages in my life in Boohurt, and this is by far like the top. It's not just like the stuff you see, the production value on it's great, man. And the videos I have, like in real life, this is the best experience I've had fighting in a cage. Crazy, man. Yeah, the funds suck. I'm telling you, man, people these days are spending like $3,000 on a kit. There's the best thing I could say, and thanks Ethan and World for likes. If you look up GS Studio, and GS Studio, even corsets, good morning. Hey, technically this morning, corsets for both of us. Damn it. Now I want to stay on to like 2 corsets if you're here. Let me know. Corsets, you just like awake for a little bit? Or you just like awake because you work at night? I'll stream a little. Just woke up. All right. You think you'll be awake for 10 minutes? We'll go even longer. Why quit now? Freaking GS Studio even comes through here sometimes. That's why I'm saying they're pretty legit. And I've seen their armor, and it looks pretty good. $1,800 for everything but a helmet is like by a good blacksmith. And so that's what I'm saying, like that is GS Studio might not be bad to look into unless you can get anything used. But I totally get it, man. The startup costs suck. I was talking about that earlier when I got my tooth busted out. It set me back from buying armor for like 3 months because I had to use my armor fund to fix my tooth. Yeah, GS Studio. You can probably get in touch with them here. Last time, and they posted this a couple weeks ago, but as long as nothing's changed. Yo, Peanut! What's up again? How you doing? How you been? 3K to, or 10K more? Talking about the armor cost? Yeah, that's the thing. Now, the helmets are still gonna be like $1,000, and that's still close to 3,000. But at the same time, you know, to get a whole set of armor that matches, GS Studio is from last time I talked to them about it. That's what he quoted in the chat room, which was crazy that GS Studio actually comes here. Yo, the goat. Oh man. Tyke. Dude, sorry, my brain's fried. Paul, jeez. Thanks for the likes, man. Of course, it's going a lot better now that you're here. Haha. It's going great now. Not that everyone in chat who have been chatting with this didn't make it a great time. Well, of course, if you think it'll be up for a little bit, we'll keep streaming. Why not? Why quit now? The helmet would spend as much as that's the thing, man. The helmet though, you're right. Head, hands. That whole thing though, I think he said it's like $1,875 US for everything from the neck down, which includes sabatons and gauntlets, as far as I'm pretty sure. And they make pretty. I have a pair of their gauntlets. They're pretty good. They're not my favorite, but they're doable. Oh no! Wait, you're talking about the attacks on it? This overhand reverse grip on the sword ain't attacking? Well, yeah, I mean the night's going all right. Streamed for 4 hours earlier. We're back for another 1.5, 2 hours now. Oh yeah, dude. There's such a difference now. My dueling helmet, when I get hit, I can get knocked out. I got knocked out in my dueling helmet before. My new helmet that I got bloody at that fighting AMMA though. Now that helmet takes a beating. He keeps. Oh no. Well, that's not good. Huh. How do you fix that problem, Ron? I don't know. All right, it's 1:30. Let me just do it. See, it always happens, and I'm like, oh, we'll go to 1:30. Of course, it's what are you gonna do about the tattoo appointment? You gonna sleep through it, being awake this time of night? Yeah, that's the thing, man. That the helmets are the most important out of anything. So of course it's two, or so because I know like your Saturday is your Friday. So do you always have that same schedule? 5 p.m. Okay, good. Yeah, I slept through some of mine. Actually, on this one, I slept through the whole bottom half. Dude, I was passed out, laying face down. I was working at night, you know. I had a freaking tattoo appointment in the daytime. Luckily, I wasn't sleeping and go like this, or something. You go, meow, leave a big line. Meow. That would be bad. Yeah. Oh, you know who wears that black armor? Oh man, I don't know how to spell her name, or I would tell you. It's B-A-S-I-A. If you start, see, that's the thing, because I always feel bad because I'm sure I don't say it right, because she's from, I think, Polish, Basia, but she has that black armor set, man. It's crazy, man. It's so good looking. GS Studio makes some nice looking stuff. Yeah, that's how you spell. That's her name, but I don't know. I can't remember her entire TikTok. But anyway, yeah. I mean, she's like fighting one of the girl fighters. That I'm sure they probably made other black suits, but I think the black set of armor I sent you was her. Yeah. Plus the other thing too, when you start getting into those colors, like you got to document that was black. I mean, I don't know. Like, I think she fights BI, Blue Herd International, so they must allow it. But still, like Sir Mango, who was here earlier, his armor and everything's green and orange, and he had to take the paint off his helmet. He had to take all that paint off so he can fight in February, which is crazy, man. Quebec, what up, Quebec Rose? Dang it, guys! I forgot to get on Discord for 2 days. I can't make it a habit. What is wrong with me? I have my own Discord. I never get on it. Featherfall set up this amazing Discord. I never freaking use it. Oh yeah, dude. This Ethan, this here, we're past 1:30. Of course, it's when you go to bed. Unless you're staying up past 2, we'll stream till 2. Of course, it's if you go to bed by 2, I will go to bed also. All right, well, 2 for me, 1 for you. This armor right here, dude, I fought in this. It was like 95 degrees. I bet inside my helmet, I bet my brain was cooking with all this shit on here. I thought I was going to die with the heat. Black gambeson, black armor. Plus, I had dark brown pants over top. Or no, I was wearing my dark gray pants. Dude. Jimmy the hamster, everybody, took all his food and went back underground. Jimmy doesn't hang out as much in the winter. I think Jimmy's antisocial. It is a portable oven. And plus it weighs 115 pounds with everything on. You're building a single... Wait, what's up with a single leg? Something messing. Oh, all right. Well, of course, if you think you'll be up till 2, if you think you might hang out, I will stream till 2. I'm so beat. But I like talking with you. Everybody else too. Sorry guys. I don't mean to say I'm not trying to say you guys I don't like talking with y'all too. It's always a treat. You know, YK. Dude, it is a portable freaking oven. So the day I was fighting I was fighting in a freaking barbecue. Someone hired us to fight a barbecue. So it's great though because it was all free food, free drinks, free food. There was a river. My daughter, I have these pictures of her playing this big. It's a pretty deep stream, like up to here, playing with all these dogs. No, I don't need to go. Nope. I'm strong-willed. I can stay awake. Why did I say that like I'm Scottish? I can stay awake. Strong-willed. The accents are coming out. I don't even know. But anyway, there's this stream, right? And she's playing with all these dogs, and they were like these freaking crazy-looking wolf dogs. And I didn't really trust it, but they loved it. She was playing in the stream while I was fighting in armor, dude. I was dying. We were fighting at a barbecue. Somebody hired us to fight at a barbecue. I fought at birthday parties, weddings, a barbecue. Yeah, they can take our sleep, but they'll never take our freedom. That skeleton hits that shield so good because he doesn't have any muscles to get in the way. That's why his arm can bend around that shield like that. It's just some bones, it just pivots. So, dude, I was dying. We were fighting all day. It was in a field. We didn't have anything set up, so no out of bounds. Yo, what's up, Peanut? Again. We were fighting out in this field, no out of bounds, but we were trying not to get too far away from each other. I remember that too, because someone ripped my axe out of my hand, and if you lose your weapon, you're out. I was sitting there like this, and he just came over with his axe and hooked it on mine, and he like rips it out of my hands, and it hits the ground. And I was like, he's like, you're out. I was like, shit, I guess so. I like took a knee. But yeah, man, it was 95. Freaking, I was dying. We had one little tent for shelter for everybody, and my legs were hanging out in the sun. This is like 6 years ago or something too, by the way. My legs were hanging out in the sun. I was dying, and we were getting close to the end of our time that they wanted us to fight for. I remember the guy who was running the event. He comes over, he's like, "All right," he's like, "We need everybody back out there for one more 5 versus 5," because there were like 12 of us there. And he comes over to me. And I was like laying on the ground, like I was about to die. And he's like, "Get up." He's like, "We got one more round to do." He's like, you can do this. I was like, oh my god. I was like, fine. I was like, yeah, I could do it. Dude, I was dying. Oh my god. Baking it, yeah, that black armor. I got out in that field, man. I could barely do anything. I'm surprised I didn't have heat stroke. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, right? We got paid to fight at a barbecue. Some guy just wanted nights there. He's some guy that made all this money. And he's just like, oh, he's like, let's just have like these 12 guys fight each other for the whole day. Great food though, man. Yeah, little did he know. Oh, yo, Antares, what's up? See, another good reason we stuck to the live stream for a little. Antares, yo, thanks for having me. And you're awesome. More awesome than I. Good to see ya. See, that's what happens. Antares, I was about to get off here. And then we're going till 2. Food does sound good. Corsets, what's your favorite? And anybody else, what's your favorite? Yeah, I mean, even if fighting for free, dude, everything I've done, I've got paid. If you count every event I've ever done, I've made money on 4 or 5 times. That's it. Out of like, I don't even know if I've done 100 events. I know I haven't. Because that would mean I would have to do... Well, I don't know. I bet I got like 80 events under my belt. 80 events. That's not counting practices and stuff. Yo, Redneck, what's up again? Jeez, see what happened? Yeah. Everything sounds good, Corsets, right now. Wild Rebel, too. Holy shoot. Freaking, everybody jumping in at the 1:40 in the morning. Guys, we're over 10,000 hits today. Chicken, any kind of chicken drawn. Food just sounds yummy. I fought at weddings were great. Oh, are you doing the yeah, man. Well, I'm glad you got some more dinosaur time on the live stream world. Oh, Ethan, thanks, man. I'm not always on at this time, just so you know. If I could make money doing it, but like Ethan was saying, it's just fun for free. If I could make money fighting in armor, I would so do it. They had a talk one time that we're gonna all get to go around and fight on some TV show. Of course, it's thanks for the likes. That we're gonna that some of us would get to go fight on this TV show. Man, it never happened. I was looking forward to that. You're packing, yo. Yeah, Redneck. Hey, I'm saying that's a good thing to be busy with, man. Do y'all want to hear something funny? The guy who made this shield, I was pitting Bob with this on the earlier live stream today, and someone just comments. He's like, "Did you get that shield from so and so Grommet Leather Works?" I was like, I don't know, honestly, I can't remember. He's like, "Where'd you get that?" And I told him which site. He's like, "From Grommet Leather Works." I was like, "I don't." He's like, "In the UK." I was like, "Oh." I was like, "I don't know." He's like, "I'm like, we made that." I was like, "Oh shoot, how about that?" Dude, amateur MMA TV show would be crazy, man. I'd so try to get on it. And it's so weird. I've never seen each other before, and he comes by. The guy who made this shield was here. He's like, "How is it?" I was like, "Well, actually, I can't use it because I didn't realize that it's too small to fit over my gauntlet. I can't get my hand in here with the metal glove. It doesn't line up right." I was like, "But it's not your fault." I was like, "It's mine because I bought it." I was like, "I should have just read the measurements better." But he's like, "Hey," he was telling me they got a bigger one. So I might just buy one. Dude, Full Metal, yeah. I would love to have, and it probably would be kind of funny, a Boohurt Fighter TV show where y'all just live in a house. You know, like they used to do, or I don't even know if they still do with the UFC fighters. And you would, they all lived in a house together. I think that would be freaking hilarious. But I don't know if there'd be drama, because people usually get along. They want you to have drama. Derek, if you're there, what up? I scream sometimes when I see people come in. Derek, what up? What up? Man. I don't know. A cape? What would the cape, how would the cape work? Ah, Derek, thank you, bro. Good to see ya. World's here too, by the way. Yeah, they put the drama in it. Like, that's the thing. Antares again, thank you for the freaking... You're awesome. I don't know how would the cape flow, though, on metal, right? Because you're talking about a cape on a metal outfit. Yeah. It's like real world was... Oh, Antares... Remember how hard it was for me to try and say that in the beginning? I'd be like, Antares. Even though I read so much cosmetology shit that I should just know it. Antares again. Yo, the TikTok live. I haven't seen that for a while. Derek, what up? Anybody in chat who doesn't know Derek, by the way, because everyone who comes by that I think's cool, Magic by Derek is also a great uploader. If you'd like to see stuff that you will not have a clue how he does it because it's magic, I suggest you check out his TikTok. Yeah. I think also about yes for the cape. He's a magic man. Yeah, heck yeah. I will be checking them out. Corsets, thanks for the like. What the world thinks that Magic Red Derek, thanks for the like. Everybody just or for being here. I was so dead tired before I got on tonight. I was not even gonna get on here. I'm glad I did because I get to talk to everybody, man. Yeah, not for the same reason. Well, you know, some people sword fight with cakes. Capes. I said cakes. Oh, whoa. Wait, there's the, hang on. The timer, hang on. That's been 2 hours. Wow, how about that? Dude, I was not trying to get on here tonight. I'm so glad I did. Just because this made my night better. I have nothing to do, guys. I'm not saying I don't have a life, but maybe I don't. This Bob is controlling my life, guys. This Bob live stream, man, rules my life. I'm not lying to you. Dude, I have to wake up. I'm like, shit. Like, I gotta hit Bob. Every day I don't hit Bob, I get behind by 3,000 hits. 13K likes, bro. Y'all are too nice. Bob, like, I'm not kidding. This is taking over my life. Not totally. Like, there's days I take off because I just have important shit to do, but my God, man. What have I gotten myself into? Well, oh, shit. Well, hey, if you get to 15 minutes, 13, bro, y'all are just too nice with the likes. Whatever it turns out to be. We got 14 minutes. At 2 p.m., I'm going to pull What the World and be like, all right, guys, that's it. And just hit the button. That's how he ends it. He doesn't... He'll go longer if we're doing stuff. But, you know, when World's done streaming, he's like, all right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. See y'all later. I need to do that. Oh, the taxes again. We had the whole taxes talk earlier. Dude, yeah. But can you imagine? I should have a... yo, later, click. Corsets, I should have a co-host one day. See, I have a couple friends in real life that I'm sure would be great to have on here with me, but the one I know would get me banned because he would just talk about shit that you can't talk about on here. Even if I told him not to, I know he would. That's why I don't live stream whenever. Sometimes I go out with my friends, like, God, it's like we had some funny ass stories, but I was like, it would get me restricted. The stories growing up. Thanks for all the likes, everybody. Ethan, everyone. I am a Mandalorian. That's a statement, right? I guess so. Dude, the funniest thing, I fight these lightsaber fights, and thanks. Thanks. The Mandalorians do this, go, rah! The skeleton. I'm a skeleton, a Mandalorian. Yo, guys, y'all are too nice, man. Who did that? Bo, what's up again, Bo? Yeah, we're making our way through galaxy. Whether we want to or not, we're stuck on something going through it. Dude, I don't know. Does anyone think anyone even look at this stuff in the end? Is it gonna be the big crunch? The cold freeze? How's it all gonna end? Make a warrior noise? Alright. We'll get it. Bo, what's up? I'm gonna get a different shield just for you for the warrior noise, Hugo. It's right here. That's what Boba Fett says. Ah, darn. See, that's the thing. I don't watch anything, so I didn't recognize the... Thanks for filling me in. So, Featherfall banned somebody today for going, I'd give you a rose, but he said, but mine's currently in use with a wink or something. And I didn't get it. And Featherfall banned them. Because I was going, oh, it's okay, man. Bo, thanks for the roses. I was like, that's cool. I was like, don't anyone ever feel like God donate something? Jesus, Bo, with the multiple roses. And I was like, don't ever, and I go on this thing about how, like, I'll never ask for a gift. I was like, just if you want to, it's great. But I mean, thank you again, man. I was like, but don't ever feel, and she was like, it's a reference to something. I've banned him. I was like, oh. I was like, all right. And then World, somebody put the wiener thing in here. Remember that picture I sent you? Here's a warrior noise. Hoo, 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 hoo. My neighbors could see right in this window if they wanted to. Hoo, hoo, hoo. That's for you, Hugo. I hope that was good. It's 1:40 in the morning. Oh. See, I don't know. I don't watch TV. I don't play with enough adult toys, I guess, to understand it. I have a chainmail whip for adult toy. Not for hitting me. Dude, I didn't get it. Yeah, feather. Thanks, Hugo. That is the best I can think of right now. That's me hitting Bob in the knee. Bob, the dummy here. If anyone new hasn't seen it, not so. I don't know. I don't know the reference. Oh, anyway. So yeah. Do you don't ever see the thing? Yeah. So the one time on the live stream, the neighbor was naked in the bathroom window. It's a guy, and I remember because I kept saying, "Does someone hear water running?" And I was like, I was like, I don't know, like I thought it was in my house. I was like, that's not good. And here's the hits. And man, I turned around. Luckily, you couldn't see him live stream. He was standing in the bathroom, just with the water running, naked, looking out the window. All right, we got like 3,000 more, so we hit 7,000. This backwards. 7,000 plus like 3. So we got over 10,000 today. We're on 624,000 on day 211. I was saying I have no life anymore. My life is ruled by this live stream and Bob. Yo, Peanut, thank you for the rose. I don't even have a gift goal set up, so I appreciate everybody. I don't think I have a gift goal set up. Oh, I do. It's somewhere. 9 minutes? All right, let's get some hits for these 9 minutes. Of course, it's reminded me, huh? You trying to put me to bed? Dude, isn't that crazy? Brandon, I streamed for 4 hours earlier today. Peanut. Oh, the battery's on 15%. Hold on, we gotta put this on. It's gonna die. No, it'll make it. 9 minutes. We're on 15%. Yo, Peanut. Thank you, man. Whoa, chat's going by too quick. Let me get this glove off so I can scroll through. I'll be hitting this dummy in the meantime. Peanut, let him cook. Bro. Too nice, man. Brandon, so I stream for 4 hours. I have to get these hits in, man. I have no life. No life. Bob rules my life. I'm not saying like really. I still go out and stuff, but I could have easily went out this weekend, Friday night, man. But what? Okay, hit Bob. Yeah, the best ever world. 2K left with 8 minutes left. Oh man, and a boxing glove. Some Bob. We'll just punch for a minute for those, bro. 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. Yeah. Oh wait, I thought I was the English warrior. From the conversation earlier, I was saying I'd have to be the English. That's like from a while ago. Yeah, I was not trying to get on here tonight, guys. I already put in 4 hours today. I was like, I'll get on for an hour. Here we are, 2.5 hours later. But I have to get the hits. But it's not just gonna end there. Oh no, I need to get the hits on Bob because I gotta switch this over to cardio. We need to be out doing cardio in armor on live stream. I have to fight in Europe, and I have to be in shape for it. This is not helping. It's helping, but it's not helping. You know what I mean? This doesn't work out the lower body. Whoa, no. So is my dino in the game like low libido? I got the low libido dino, everybody. And what the world? If everyone doesn't know, what the world also, because I was talking about Derek who has an awesome channel. So does What the World, who has a great gaming content, everybody. Live streamer, usually from around 7 p.m. New York City time. We all have dinosaurs named after us. A whole bunch of, like, tons of us from chat. My dino apparently has low libido, though. Can you give him, like... I'm not cooperating. Yo, Peanut, again, the celebration, bro. The confetti. Too nice, man. I don't have much to offer. Sometimes for the girls, it'll go like this. Yo, no guys want to watch this shit. Yo, thank you. 20.4. Oh, y'all are too nice. Let them cook. Let them cook. So sometimes when we do the let them cook, well, yo, Pabs, thanks. I don't lift any weights, believe it or not. I haven't lifted a weight since December 2024. I only lifted weights for a day because I was dating a girl who was more fit than I was. I was like, I better start lifting some weights. Yo, Peanut with the lightning bolts. Reminded me to pick it up. I can talk to chat for 5 minutes while we do this. 20K, y'all are too nice. Man. Peanut, thanks for the gifts, bro. Don't anyone ever feel obligated. And Peanut, if there's ever a day you come back, you're like, I don't want to give this guy money today. Don't worry about it. Just come back and hang out. You don't have to feel like, oh, I don't expect gifts, so, you know what I mean? If it's like next week or something, don't ever think you gotta always just donate. Guys, am I even gonna be able to just lay down and go to bed? No, I'm like wide awake. Yo, Ethan, heck yeah. Hey, Ethan, good talking with you. I'm sure we'll talk again. Dude, yeah. Bed sounds so good. Now I'm gonna have to take a shower because I'm getting sweaty, so that sucks. Yo, the dolphins, bro, those are like... Thank you, man. Yeah, heck yeah. Just so you know, I'm not always on at this time. I'm on this time like 2 a.m. the least amount of time, but hopefully I'll catch you in a, you know, it depends with work and stuff. Now, if it's between, if I'm off for a night between 2 night shifts, oh man, and the heart me, I'm doing all right. I used to have this old school rule. I haven't done it for a while. Peanut, just for you for that heart me. Thank you for one. I used to do 100 hits for heart me's. So we're doing one for you right now. All right, here we go. Anchor Beard was the only other one that made the exception for today. I don't even do it anymore. I don't know if anybody noticed. I just got heart me's now, guys. They either go thanks, or sometimes we do the spin. All right, let's go. Here we go. Oh, bro, you're the GOAT. All right, I'm gonna freeze chat right 360. Oh, if you want we'll do a 360 for world courses. Check this out, and then I will do a. I can't aim it down. It's on the mantle for fireplace. I was off the camera. All right, and I'll catch up with chat. This is the 100 for the heart me. I don't do it anymore, but I'm going to for you tonight. Weak kick. That should be 90, I think. That should be 100. Bro! Now I need a shower. It's been a little while since I did those. 360, and they go, need sleep, what's up? Sorry. Just saw you tuned in. Catch up with the chat. Yo. All right, got to the bottom of the chat. We got 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes. That's why I'm wearing glasses. Courses. So what do you think about the glasses? Hey, the poll of the day was I have to dye my beard black. Oh my God. Peanut, corsets. Who else is here that was not here back when my ex jumped in? The Chris, Fro Fencer, and Doctor in 1970. So, the day I was dyeing my beard on the live stream. So I have a lot of exes that follow me on here too. Actually, one, the really cool goth girl, for the first time ever, I've been live streaming. I saw she got on TikTok because the app will tell you. Dude, that was insane. I'm gonna tell you all about it. So, freaking, she was on here. Like, she wasn't here, but I saw she logged into TikTok. She's never on TikTok. She didn't come here. I was like, I doubt she'll come by. Yeah, X is like King Henry, kinda. Rah! All right, here we go. Rah! 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 So I'm sitting here, dyeing my beard. I was like, this will be an interesting live stream. I use women's hair dye. I just smash it all in here, right? Like freaking Harry ASMR was here, which is like a huge ASMR guy. So everyone was like, she's hit, like Harry's gonna take your girl. Like, dude, people are saying like Harry's gonna take your girl. Like so here, I'm getting ahead of the story. So she jumps in here while I was talking about the poisoned vegan sausage lingerie date that I had. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Or do I have to explain that? It's 2 o'clock. We can finish this story. Peanut, thank you for the necklace. Oh, dude. I was losing my voice earlier from going rah too much today. Gabe, does everyone know the poisoned vegan sausage lingerie story? So I was in the middle of it. The part where I was talking about her putting on the lingerie, and who comes by but my ex? I'm not even saying it. Oh, yeah, you already know the story. I'm not going to say her name, because she could come by. You don't know this one? All right. So let's backtrack. Okay, we got 11% of battery. We'll get through this. All right. So I was at a gas station when I met this girl. So what the world here? I was on his podcast for 2 hours. One of the best things I ever did online, right? Best time in the world. Anchor. Oh man. Anchor. I was just choked on that. So we get done. I was like, boy, I could go for some nachos from this gas station down here. Yo, you're too nice, man, with that stuff. So, and I'm like, bro, this is how crazy my dating life is. Freaking, on my way to the gas station, it's only a quarter mile down the road through a stoplight. I get this text. My friends is like, come to Baxter's. It's this arcade, like, for where you can drink. I was like, don't they close in like half hour? He's like, you're good. So I'm like, all right, yeah, the gas station. I haven't been back there since this night. So I go out, have a couple beers. I was out till like 11 because they stayed open a little bit later for us to finish. So I'm driving home, like I'm gonna get these nachos. So I walk in. Everybody knows my type: black hair, plastic surgery, right? I walk in this gas. It's a gas station where you order food. It's like not a small one, right? So I walk in at the register. There you go. Black hair, plastic surgery. I'm not a creep. So I look. I'm thinking, oh man. Turn my head, keep walking. I worked on this construction job when I was growing up, and we worked at this college campus, and all the old guys would stare at the college girls and make them uncomfortable. So we got this big talking to from the people at the college, and they're like, you guys cannot stare at the girls. He's like, so the one guy was like, well, like what constitutes staring? And he's like, looking for longer than 3 seconds. So I was like, just to be funny, because I wouldn't stare at them anyway. He's like, yeah. Do you have a question? I was like, does it reset? Like, can I go like this? 3, 2, 1. 3, 2. Anyway, not creep. So I walk in, black hair, plastic surgery, kind of bent over. She had these high heels on, these tight jeans. She's like paying for her stuff. Whatever. I go back. I'm ordering my nachos. So I see her go back to the soda area. I'm like, oh, like all right. So I go back there. So I'm like leaning over, man, and I'm like, Hugo, what's up again? I'm like, there's so many flavors of Mountain Dew these days. Like, I don't know which kind to get. And she like is looking, and she goes, She goes, me? She's like, me too. She's like, I just hate aspartame. I was like, so do I. I'm like, well, I was like, if you're gonna get something, I was like, just pick something out. I was like, I'll pay for it, so you don't have to get back in line. She's like, all right. It's like a Dr. Pepper Coke. I just grabbed, I don't even know, Mountain Dew, Baja Blast. So I go to the register. The guy comes out back. He's like, we don't have any nachos. I could make you something. I was like, oh my god. I was like, forget it. I was like, I'll just get the drinks. Puts this drink in a paper bag, which is fun. Another funny part of the night. Just remember, paper bag. Puts this big paper bag. Cool. All right, we're done hitting Bob. Wixard. Oh my god, if you're here for the dating story, my date. So totally normal conversation with this girl, right? So puts the drinks in the bag. I pay for it. So I'm walking outside. I think she's right behind me. So I like open the door, like she's gonna walk by, but she stops and goes back inside. I'm like, all right. So I go out, get in the car. You know, I start driving off. Well, now she's coming out. So I stop, roll down the window. I'm like, hey. I was like, what's up? So she like comes over to go, hey. So we're talking for 10 minutes. She's just staying outside the car. She walked down there in these on these big ass high heels too. I don't know how, but so I'm like, hey, after 10 minutes, I was like trying to get out. I'm like, I knew it would probably work. I was like, look, this conversation is great. I was like, I'd love to continue it. Like, let me get your number. He's like, well, what are you doing now? I was like, well, I was just gonna go home. He's like, well, we could talk now. Cool. I was like, well, I give you a ride. I know it's like 2025 and like, you know, dating and how like it's you don't want to trust a guy, but if I'll give you a ride. She doesn't even let me finish. She just starts opening the car. Yeah, she wanted to see what the whip was first. It's like a special edition Toyota that I got. It's a 2025, and so she gets in the car, drive to her house. As soon as I put it in park, something snaps. She just like looks at me and starts talking like 5 miles a minute. And I'm sitting there for hours, guys. It was kind of cold out. The car, I had to restart it 4 times. After a half hour or something, 20 minutes, it shuts off. I had to keep starting it. And the whole time, I'm just sitting like this. And she's going, Bubba, from one thing to the next. I don't remember what she talked about the whole time. And I was just like, I keep going, uh-huh. Like, oh, like, yeah, you know. I just go, dude, I would not. I didn't say anything. Yeah, wow. Like for like every minute or two or longer. So I finally was like, I gotta get out of the situation. It was now. We got there like before midnight, and it's now like at 2:30 in the morning, or something like that, or 2 in the morning. I was like, it's like I hate to cut the conversation short. I was like, but I was like, I got pee so bad. And she's like, well, she's like, you can use my bathroom. I was like, all right, like let's go. Shut the car off. Talking the whole way up the steps. She's walking up these steps. I'm like just listening to her the whole time. She's putting the key in the door, talking to me. Like taking her good, like probably for over a minute before she even turns it. Talking, turns it. Like she's on this manic thing, right? Go inside. I remember walking past this scratch post with this really cute cat. So I walk in, I was like, yeah. So I pet this cat. I was like, where? She's like, the bathroom's back there. Go to the bathroom. Yeah, it was such a cool looking cat. So I go to the bathroom, I come back. Talking again. So we stand in the kitchen, and we're done hitting Bob. Let's get the hits off here in case it resets. So I'm talking to her, dude. We didn't even sit down. I didn't even get past her kitchen. So 4471. Y'all saw the number, right? So now these. I only seen the one cat. So she takes her. So I take my Mountain Dew. She gets her. I had the Mountain Dew. I took it out before I left the store. So now she has this bag, this big ass bag with the Coke and Dr. Pepper. Takes them out. The paper bag hits the floor. I swear to you, like these 4 cats jump out. There might have been 3 because the one was on a scratch post, but it came over. And as soon as it hit the ground, I swear on my life, they jump out and start shredding this bag. And the one, I remember because the one had the paper bag in his mouth is going, and they're just shredding this bag, and I was like, what is going on? And they kept running. They were so aggressive. They wanted pet the whole time. 4471. And I'm just like, oh my god, guys. So there it is. So I'm just on this rotation petting her cats. They keep jumping up on the counter. And I'm just going like, so one after another. They keep running up. They push the other off. And then they're just like rubbing against me. And she's talking the whole time. I am just standing there now going, petting these cats. one time, wow, like, yeah, like, oh, okay, like, wow, that's crazy, you know. So this like 5:30, guys, and I'm like, my brain was so fried, and I was like, look, I was like, it's been great tonight. I was like, but I was like, I don't care, like, if it's here or I go home, but it's like, I've been up all day, like I gotta pass out. I was like, I was ready to just go, and she like comes right, she like comes right up to me like this, and she's like, you can stay here. I'm just like still looking at her. I was like, where's your bed? She's like, down this hall. All right, going down the hall, man. Halfway down the hallway, she's got there's these miniatures on this desk that she starts rearranging. And I'm just standing there like this, like, oh my god. And then she gets this freaking rug. She rolls this rug out. And she rolls it down the hallway. It's this real long, narrow rug. And she's stomping on it, like in these high heels still. And she's like, this right. She's like, look at the color. This color is so good. Like, it kind of matches this, but it doesn't really match it. But I don't know if I want to put it here. Maybe I might. She's like, I just had it clean. She's like, I took it to so-and-so. So I took him, like, you know, I just dropped it off. And picked it up. I got it back. She's like, I just rolled it up. I didn't know where to put it yet. I think I'm going to put it back in the song. this is how she talks the whole time. And I was like, just watching her. And that is 10 minutes. So then we get in the bedroom, man. And I see this bed. And I'm just like, I don't even care, man. So I, like, just take off my shirt. I, like, lay on the bed like this. And she goes in the bathroom. And the door's open. And she's talking to me. And she starts taking the clothes off. And she starts putting on this freaking... Dude, I don't have an IMCF membership. But I'm fighting overseas for BI. Panda, what up, by the way? Weird time to tune into a story, though. Chris Sanders is going to be in Denmark, my teammate Chris. And I'm laying on the bed, man, and now she starts... So I'm kind of looking again, because she's taking everything off, and she's putting on this lingerie for whatever reason, you know? I was like, for a half hour, man, I don't remember a single thing she talked about until she goes, and I think it's because they poisoned my vegan sausage. And she's just staring at me like she's been standing like this to put this clip on this garter belt thing for like 5 minutes, upside down, because I'm looking like this. And I think to myself, what did she say? So that's the first time we're actually wait. She's like, what? Dude, I would, man, but I don't fight IMCF. I don't even have an IMCF membership. And I'm fighting for the USA and freaking Europe. I don't know if I should say the place yet. I'm not supposed to say where. I'm fighting for the international BI tournament, man. And just to finish the story, guys. So I'm just sitting there, and I was like, oh shit, because I'm a nurse, so I know when they start talking about poison. So I was like, wait. I was like, what did you say? And she's like, someone poisoned my vegan sausage, and she's still waiting to put this clip on. I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, yeah. She's like, they poisoned my food. She's like, I can't drink the water here. They put poison in it. And then I'm like, oh shit. Like, she's like actually got the skiz. It's not just bipolar. Dude, she was like a 10. I gotta plug this in now, or else it's gonna shut off. She was like a 10. She was probably like a 12. Totally my type for the looks, dude. And I'm like, I can put up with some bipolar stuff. I was like, there's medicine for it. But when you start talking about stuff poisoned, she's like, I can't drink the water here. They poisoned the water. She's like, I'll plug my phone in to charge it. I'll get in the shower. I come back, it's gone. I go look for the phone. I come back, it's plugged in. I was like, what do you mean? Yo, Peanut. Crazy stuff we talk about here sometimes. This is my dating life, guys. So I was like, well, I'm on the bed. So I'm like this, not like this. So I'm like, what do you mean? I was like, does anyone else have access to this place? She's like, no, it's just me. She's like, I bagged up a whole bunch of shoes. I don't remember why she did it. She's like, and they took all the left shoes were gone. She's like, I went to go look for them. I come back, they were all back in the bag. I was like, what in the fuck? I was like, so what do you do with food? She's like, well, I can't eat it here. She's like, they come in the house and they poison all the food in the refrigerator. I was like, oh my God. And then I don't remember anything. So I passed out listening to this story while she's almost totally got all this lingerie on for who knows what fun. But it wasn't going to be fun. By that time I've learned. But anyway, so then like an hour must go by. So now it's like 6:30 in the morning. And I like my arm is killing me. I like was passing. So I wake up and she's laying on my arm. Got the lingerie on and everything. I was like, I was like, God, this has killed my shoulder. So I go like this. I'm like, and as soon as I move my arm, she like just sits straight up. Just looks at me and starts talking again. And I was like, so I was like this. I was like, gets up, she walks off talking. I was like, holy shit. Fell back asleep. Everyone in chat that night I was talking about this story thought I was crazy, like I didn't get killed. So I go, so then my alarm started going off, 11:25 in the morning. Thankfully, I wake up, I was like, oh, I won't say her name. I was like, so-and-so. I was like, oh shit. I was like, these alarms. I was like, I gotta wake up, I gotta pick my daughter up at school. Peanut, thanks for the GG. There was a GG putting up with this, man. And so she's like, oh, she's like, okay. So I'm like thinking, wait a second. So she's not talking. And I was like, yeah, like, you know, she lives up past her mom's house, so it takes a half hour. Like, so I probably just like, she's like, oh, she's like, all right. She's like, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do today. This is the weekend. I was like, oh. I'm like, all right. So now I'm like, well, maybe it's done. Maybe it's over with. So she's sitting there, man, in front of me, and she goes like this or something, and I'm looking at her back, and I'm just like, my God. I was like, now's the time. So I get up behind, I scoot behind her, so I grab her back. She's like, oh, she got me on her back. I'm like, I was like, awesome. I was like, that's cool. I was like, hey. I was like, I got some time. I didn't have to be anywhere. I was just lying about going to pick up my daughter at school. I was like, well, I was like, I can hang out for a little bit. And she's like this. She's like, there are all these voices in this apartment. I'm trying to record them. She's like, they don't tell me to do anything bad yet. And that's when I thought to myself, I got to get out of here. And so I was like, I was like, I don't know. Like, how are you going to do that? As I sort of like slowly let go and scoot back a little bit. She's like, she's like, and she's taught. I was like, bro, this is insane. So then I got out of there. Haven't gone back to that gas station yet. So that is the backstory. Of course, it's in Peanut and everybody else who gets to the point where, so my ex was really like insecure. My other ex, same thing, man. Black hair, freaking plastic surgery. So she still follows me on here. No, I'm sorry. She's great, bro. I don't think people need plastic surgery, but other topic for another day. So we're having a great time. There's like a dozen of us. I'm dyeing my beard, and who pops into chat? My ex. She's like, hey, what's up? Or something. I was like, oh. I was like, oh shit. I was like, hey. And then everyone's like, ooh, who's that? And then they're all clicking on her profile, like, holy shit, who's this? I was like, it's my ex. So then Nikki Six was here, and because Nikki was saying something, she got all mad at Nikki, and then shit just broke loose. Everyone in chat was arguing. Then the chat, because there's so much drama, like TikTok kept feeding my live stream to like everybody, and all these people were jumping into my live stream because there's so much drama. And Harry ASMR is here. He's a great guy, freaking super huge uploader. Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm telling you what, Anchor. and freaking so then it was so much chaos and drama. I had to, dude, Peanut, and see the whole thing with her. The first time I went out with her, we were sitting at a table, and I'm sitting she's facing the rest of the restaurant, and she goes, these two guys keep staring at me. I was like, okay. I was like, oh. It's like, turn around. They're way on the other side. There's like 4 guys sitting at this table. I'm like, oh. I was like, all right. And she's like, are you going to do something about it? I'm like, why? She's like, well, because they're staring at me. I was like, well, it's because you're really attractive, for one. I was like, the other, like, what do you want me to do? She's like, she said, go say something to them to stop. I was like, two of them are facing you. The booth is facing you. Like, what do you want me to do? Oh my God, the second heart me. I don't got another 100. Boom, 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 boom. And a knee to the face. Bro, Peanut, thanks for harming. Dude, this is my dating life, man. So I'm like, well, so she got mad because I don't do anything. She's also the one that then we went to her house. And while we're out, she's like, you come to my house. She's like, I'll do anything you want. I was like, okay. So we go to her house, and we're like, dude. So I get her up. We walk in, get the shoes off. Yeah, they're staring at Peanut. Thanks for the roses. She's staring at. They're staring at her because they don't have a choice. Their seats are facing her. Samantha Clark, what up? So we get to home, and I remember she said I can do anything I want. So we get in. I barely get my shoes off, and I had her like up against this wall, and we're like making out, and so she's a little shorter than me, but anyway, we're like making out. So I go like this, and I like push down a little bit, and she's like, and she stands up. She goes. And make out again. So I was like, all right. So, get my hand up here again. I'm like, and then like, look at my biceps. I'm like, and she starts to go down. She stands up again, and does this. She's like, so I'm like, oh my god. So next time, I don't know if I had two hands up there, and I was going, I'm going like, she's like, what are you doing? In my face. I'm like, you said do anything. He's like, not that. But anyway, she's really nice. I'm not trying to talk shit. She's like, out of anybody dated in the last couple of years, the best. But we had so many issues because of she was just so insecure. I could even have a friend who's a girl. I'd be working at work. I work with all these women at work. Who you work with? This is what I dealt with all the time. But she comes in chat, man, flipping out. It was such chaos. Dude, I've never had such drama. I had to ban a bunch of people. I felt bad because Harry's younger, and he felt bad because everyone was saying like Harry's gonna steal a girl, and I was like, if she likes him, I can't stop her. Yo, Peanut, thanks for the corn. Anchor, thanks for the likes. Everybody, world likes. Of course, that's what my life's like with this shit. Trying to find the one. Everyone that I meet doesn't live near me. Everybody that I'd love to, I'm trying to find the one, like, forever, but, whatever. That live stream, though, is crazy, man. She popped in here, I think Nikki did something to her account, like, she wrote me this text a couple days ago. Oh, I forgot, I went to her job. Yeah, I forgot. So the whole time, that's right, because that's when chat really was going, crazy, because I was like, do you know, I was in your neighborhood, a couple times. I was like, I texted you. She's like, I didn't get a text. It's like, well, I texted you. I said, I was like, I never double text. I was like, but I said I was in your neighborhood. You didn't write back. And then it was like later that week. Yeah. Happy guy says she could make me straight. Last words. Well, but you can't hit a girl though. Unless it's in armor. Guys. The girls and guys fight in armor each other. I've fought plenty of girls in armor, but you can't just elbow them for that. Oh, so cheers, bro. The club cheers. Peanut, too nice, man. Very generous. And I'm like, I was in your neighborhood. I was like, and then it was like a week later. I was like, because I was taking my daughter to an event, and I just dropped her off. I was like, I went right past your house. I was like, I texted you, see if you want to do anything. And meanwhile, we got engaged and broke up over TikTok the second time we got together. I made a whole video when we broke up and she got pissed off. Before this, I made a video of me dancing armor like I'm single. Because she'd watch all my shit and I'd be like, I knew she'd see it. It's like, how dare you break up with me on TikTok? It's like, I haven't heard from me for a week. Well, that's why, because what happens is everyone's like, she's got you blocked. I was like, what do you mean she's got me blocked? Like, if you text her, she didn't get it. I was like, well, how would you know? She's like, I didn't get anything. So I was like, guys, I will take a screenshot of it. And I got the blurry, I went and put it on pause. I screenshot it, I sent it to her. And I texted to her. Lightning bolt, bro. Nice Templar attire would be hot for a girl. Peanut again, thanks. Angry Beard, what the world, thanks for the thing. Yeah, leave him alone. She was fighting, my ex was trying to fight all the girls in the chat room, bro. This is insane. Insane, and I have all this dye in my beard. People are like, what's going on here? What are you doing? And there were so many people just jumping in. TikTok was loving it because there's so much shit going on. TikTok kept putting out, all these random people would come by. It was such an insane live stream, and how many people came by for it. Do you remember that shit? And then so I screenshot it. I was like, I text you. He's like, I never got the text. And that's when everyone's like, she's got you blocked. I was like, I was like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm getting ready for work. I was like, I'm coming to your job. So I ended a live stream. I drove up there. I watched all that shit in my beard. I drove up there. So I get up there. I was like, are you sure you don't have me blocked? I was like, I was trying to talk to you, see if you. I was like, because we're together for all this time, and it seemed like you want to get back together. She's like, well, I never got text. I was like, well, look on my phone. I was like, let me see yours. My texts were never there. It's like, huh. She's like, well, let me text you. So she texts me. I was like, I got it. Yeah, TikTok, man, feeds drama streams to everybody. I haven't had such a popular stream in my life. I'm like, oh. I was like, well, I got your text. I was like, let me call you. It goes right to voicemail. She's like, that's weird. Let me call you. It goes right to my phone. I was like, motherfucker. So I didn't want to say you're lying. I just, whatever. I had a beer with her. We talked for a minute. Went home. Yeah, whatever. But that was insane. That's a really long story. It's already 2:30 in the morning. Bro, that's what dude, come by here and we have dating stories. I got plenty more shit like that. It's insane. Where sits Anchor? What the world? Thanks for likes. Yeah, man, the poison vegan sausage, yo. Dude, if she wasn't talking schizo stuff, I would have probably, if she had the voices thing, because she was normal in the morning, I probably would have kept talking to her. But you know how that is at the hospital, man. Everybody that has the worst psych problems, poison med, poison food, poison water. Yo, me too, man. Peanut, I'm about to get off here. Right, bro. I just cannot. The one. Dude, I dated a girl in frickin' Ohio for 1.5 years, man. But it was a 2-hour drive. She wasn't gonna move here, I wasn't gonna move there, so what are you gonna do? That was the last good relationship. She came in my chat room, everybody loved her. Frickin' everybody's like, wow, who was that? I was like, that's my ex. Like, wow, she's so nice. Vegan, yeah, the poison vegan sausage. That's the only thing I heard that whole night that perked my attention. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. They're all, I've found a lot that are crazy. But anyway, I should probably get to bed too. So tomorrow, about 3 or 4 p.m., I'm waking up early. I'm doing cardio. I'm going back to bed, and I have to work tomorrow night. So New York City time, about 3 p.m. if I can get up at least by 4. Yeah, they can be, but I mean, you can put up with it as long as it's not like hearing voices and stuff. You know what I mean? Daystra, what's up again? Holy shit. Daystra, you working tomorrow? Even if you aren't chatting. I'll see you tomorrow if you are. Thanks for the likes, Dacia. Dacia, who's this? Dacia, who do we watch at live streams? Like, hey Dacia, hey, send me a message. Oh my god, I was talking about this. Let me see who's in chat. I'll tell you one other quick story real quick. Oh my god, I'm just making sure he's not here because the guy follows me. He's not. Dude, so this guy is in love with Dacia, man. Which who wouldn't be? But this guy is like a lot older than me, so it's a lot more weird. And he was like, he gets on his live stream. He's always like this. And every time she comes by, we're all jumping his live stream together. And he doesn't give a shit what's going on. He was battling somebody, and Dacia was in there, and he starts, Dacia, oh. He's like, wow, oh. He's like, tell me what do you want to see? Dude, the guy's such a creep. So funny. Oh my god. Well, he also, we found out, talks to people who can't vote yet. Girls who can't vote yet. And we were trying to think of a way to set him up. But the thing is, I don't have enough followers to really make it worthwhile to bust him. But we were talking about maybe a bust him in armor on a live stream. But if it's only for 10 people, then it's not going to be worth it. You know what I mean? Like, for 10 people, what to go, ah, ha, ha. Yeah, it's that guy. So I took screenshots of him. He flashed her on his live. I took screenshots of it. Dude, so funny. All right, I gotta get going, or I'm never gonna get off here. Yeah, dude, that's the thing though, because we kept trying to turn the info into the guys who bust these creeps, but you can't. They aren't returning. Jacob at work tried to get a hold of a bunch of them. I did too. Never heard back. Oh, yo. Yeah, we got the crew tomorrow night. That sounds like a good night. Now I'm kind of looking forward to work. But yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna say, guys? Let's bust this guy. Let's bust this. I don't even know if I can say the word on here. It's so censored. Let's bust this guy who talks to girls who can't vote yet. You know? And then it's like 8 of us, or 3, you know? I'm like, yeah, what the world? What's up, Corsets? Caleb? What's up? Daisha would be part of the sting operation. I'd be like, what's up with the world, Hugo? Anchor Beard, Dr. 1970 is still here, by the way. Chris, Danny, Tigray, and Logger Dude. What's up, guys? Hey, we're about to bust this pedo. And then I walk out in my armor, and I go, so, let's just call him Donald. So, Donald, why did that come to my mind first for a name for a guy? So, Donald, who are you here to see today? Yeah, to be like, what the? I know you guys would love it, but at the same time, it's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna be like, it won't put his name out there, you know. So anyway, that's a whole other story. Crazy life, I guess. But I don't trust the cops to do it. I don't think most people do. Anyway, I'll be on about 3 p.m., 4 p.m. New York City time before work, unless for some reason I sleep in past my alarm, so I can't say 100%, but say 80% chance. If I don't get off, I'm gonna pull What the World. I'm just gonna end it. Yo, guys. All right, so yeah, I'll see y'all later. Thanks everybody who tuned in. Yeah, my name's Chris. My name's Chris Knightson. I wanted to do it. I would do it in armor. I would come out and meet this guy. So who are you here to see today? You want to have a seat and talk about this? Sword fight me. If I win, I call the police. If you lose, we call the police. Choose your weapon. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna pull What the World. I'm just gonna end it. That's how What the World does it. He goes, all right, guys. Thanks for tuning tonight. Yo, good to see you. Thanks for the gifts. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for hanging out. Later.